Καλησπέρα! Πάω, έχω να κάνω πόσο, 2 εβδομάδες stream και μου φαίνεται σαν αιώνας. Καλησπέρα, παιδιά, τι γίνεται? Πάμε να παίξουμε λίγο το Vampire. Το Vampire μου δόθηκε για review. Το είχα μια εβδομάδα πριν την κυκλοφορία του game. Και μια μέρα μετά την κυκλοφορία ανέβηκε και το review μου. Και ήθελα πάρα πολύ να σας το δείξω. Ευχαριστώ το joystick για το mention στην ιστορία. Τέλεια. Λοιπόν, welcome back my brother. Πρέπει να ξαναβάλουμε stream Τετάρτες, παιδιά. Έχουμε πολύ υλικό να καλύψουμε μέχρι τέλος της χρονιάς και δεν θα προλάβουμε. Θέλω καλοκαίρι Square. Όλο Square το λέω ρε πούστη. Καλοκαίρι Eidos, Deus Ex, Thief, Legacy of Kain, Tomb Raider. 6 Tomb Raider να καλύψουμε. 6. Οκ, έχουμε ήδη καλύψει το reboot. Τελειώνουμε το Rise, έχουμε το Shadow και μετά θέλω να κάνουμε Legend, Anniversary, Underworld. 5 Legacy of Kain Games. Δεν μας παίρνει ο χρόνος. Και θέλω να έχουμε παίξει Modern Warfare 1 έως 3 και το καινούριο Modern Warfare μέχρι να βγει το Modern Warfare 2 φέτος. Γιατί το περιμένω πώς και πώς. Λοιπόν, πάμε όμως σε κάτι πολύ πιο χαλαρό, πολύ πιο σοβαρό, πολύ πιο όριμο απόψε. Πάμε να κάνουμε εδώ ένα raw new game. Πάμε να αλλάξουμε το save slot, δεν χρειάζεται να χάσω τα saves μου. Code Red Alert, που σημαίνει ότι έγινε κάποια μεγάλη κρίση και τους έχουν καλέσει όλους στον πύργο του πρίγκιπα της Βοστώνης. 4 Σεπτεμβρίου 2019 και βλέπουμε κάτω αριστερά το LEG. Γιατί είναι όλα τόσο δυνατά. Το LEG, καλησπέρα Δημήτρη, σε ευχαριστώ πολύ για το like. Στοιχειωμένος 88, καλησπέρα. Natural One, αγορίνα μου. Λοιπόν, LEG είναι οι τρεις πρωταγωνιστές μας. MM, Λέισα και Γκέιλεμπ. Βαλεγδίνος, καλησπέρα. Πολύ cool username. Η Καμαρίλα είναι η μεγαλύτερη σέχτα των Vampire. Και προσπαθούν να διατηρήσουν το Masquerade. Βρείτε και το review από τα χεράκια τους. Ευχαριστώ πολύ Joystick για το link. Παιδιά, στο link μπορείτε να βρείτε το review μου. Μπορείτε να μπείτε και στο site μας joystick.com.gr. Hazel είναι ο πρίγκιπας, ή για την ακρίβεια η πριγκίπισσα. Αν και είναι prince, όχι princess. Tonight the undead will celebrate. Υποθέτω ότι είναι νίκη της Hazel. Αλλά κάτι πήγε λάθος στο πάρτι. Και τώρα έχουμε Code Red.
We're all set. Now, to begin, tell me, what do you see?
I don't know.
Okay. Try this. Focus on your vision.
Θέλω να σας πω ότι το λάτρεψα το παιχνίδι. Παρόλο που το gameplay είναι adventure παιχνίδι, το πώς με έβαλε στον κόσμο του Vampire, και ελπίζω να το νιώσετε κι εσείς απόψε, το εκτίμησα πάρα πολύ.
Did you feel it too?
Take your stuff. We're getting out of here. We've got a problem. Call them back.
What's going on?
It's the prince. We must go quickly.
Αυτή εδώ είναι η MM.
Come on. Damn it. Hurry up. Calm down. Maybe it has nothing to do with the party.
Hello there.
You know full well.
Super Pepperoni, ευχαριστώ για το follow. Καλησπέρα.
It's my head on the chopping block.
Είναι συγκρίσιμο με το Vampire. Όχι, δεν θα έλεγα. Το Vampire έχει περισσότερη ελευθερία κινήσεων.
So they finally accept, and then bam, a code red. There's never been a code red in Boston, damn it. This has got to be bad, MM.
Λοιπόν, θα σας εξηγήσω τι γίνεται με skills, willpower και τα σχετικά. Πάνω αριστερά έχουμε το willpower. Κάθε φορά που κερδίζουμε ένα διάλογο, αυτό αναπληρώνεται. Πάει και πιο πάνω μάλιστα από το 15 που έχει τώρα η MM. Η MM έχει δύο skills που μπορεί να χρησιμοποιήσει εδώ, psychology και persuasion. Και βλέπουμε ότι άμα χρησιμοποιήσουμε psychology, αυτή τη στιγμή είμαστε success 100% γιατί το rank μας είναι πιο πάνω από την journey. Okay, οπότε απλά χρησιμοποιώντας τα skills αυτά, ξοδεύουμε willpower. Και θα χάσουμε 3 από τα 15.
It's not like you had anything to do with it. I'm sure. You don't get it. I was in charge of organizing the party. But security is Jara's problem. Yeah, normally. Except Jara is a member of the Primogen. I'm not. But you're a harpy. The prince will cover you. You know she's always looking for an excuse to take him down a notch. We'll see.
Nervous Nick, καλησπέρα.
When everyone's safe, we move on to phase 2. We clean house.
Michael Jordan, καλησπέρα. Λοιπόν, Code Red είναι αυτό που μας καλούν όλους στα Princess Quarters.
There's no way I'm leaving Boston. Everything I have is right here in the city. It took me years to build my clubs. I've worked too hard to give it up now. You won't have a choice. I know you hate coming here. Are you gonna be all right?
Πρέπει να το πάμε λίγο γρήγορα για να δούμε καλές αποστολές.
Yeah, I know. Just keep your cool and it'll be fine.
Dialogue rewards είναι ένα willpower.
My little darlings, you're here at last.
Φιλική Michael Jackson.
Hear that something horrible had happened to you. Terrified me.
No call for theatrics, April.
The prince asked to see you as soon as you arrived, Amim. I wouldn't dilly-dally if I were you. As for you, Journey, someone's triggered a code red. If anything has happened over there, I'll hold you personally responsible.
Τώρα έχει την journey. Λοιπόν, supernatural abilities μπορούμε να τα χρησιμοποιήσουμε πάνω στους διαλόγους. Παναγιώτη, καλησπέρα. Σας ευχαριστώ για το like. Όταν χρησιμοποιούμε όμως discipline, ανεβαίνει το hunger μας. Στάδι, καλησπέρα, σας ευχαριστώ για το like. Διαφέρει πολύ από Call of Cthulhu. Θυμίζει ότι είναι το The Council. Είναι το πιο κοντινό παιχνίδι του Swansong είναι το The Council. Είναι από την ίδια εταιρεία. Λοιπόν, οπότε μπορούμε να χρησιμοποιήσουμε το Presence, Chance of Success 0. Ή μπορούμε να χρησιμοποιήσουμε Persuasion, το οποίο επίσης chance of success είναι 0, αλλά δεν γεμίζουμε το Hunger. Οπότε τουλάχιστον... αλλά είναι tutorial και πρέπει να το χρησιμοποιήσουμε.
You know, back in the day, nobody could bat an eyelash without you knowing about it. You must know exactly what Jay is being blamed for, don't you?
Imem. My dear Imem. I adore you. Really, I do. But darling, please. You're way out of your league here. This alliance with the Hartford Chantry is crucial. The prince is on edge. We can't get through to anyone over there.
What does this have to do with Jay?
She was in charge of the whole thing, for goodness sake. Listen, both of you. From now on, I don't want to hear another word out of either of you. The prince is furious. Journey, you're coming with me.
I don't see why.
And as for you, Hazel wants to see you. Right now.
Τα animation δεν τα έχουν διορθώσει από ό,τι είδα, δηλαδή το μαλλί της Εμέμ ακόμα μπαγκάρει καμιά φορά. Αλλά το παιχνίδι κατά τόπους έχει γραφικάρες. Και πάρα πολύ καλό art direction. Πάρα πολύ καλό art direction. Unreal 4, φλεξάρι. Πέτρο, καλησπέρα, σε ευχαριστώ για το like. Καλώς ήρθες. Τα μοντέλα, όπως έγραψα στο review, είναι all over the place. Κάποια είναι πολύ καλά, κάποια ξύνεις το κεφάλι σου να δεις τι γίνεται. Τα animations θέλουν λίγο δούλεμα, δηλαδή θυμίζει πολύ έτσι double A παραγωγή. Κοίτα πως περπατάει η MM.
What about that bearded guy who's swallowing his bile? A Tremere warlock, then?
Keep him at a healthy distance. With a sideward glance, he could make the blood in your veins.
Έλα ρε, Caleb.
Is court attendance usually this sparse?
Όσο γαμάτος.
We should have all left by now.
Are you worried about the code red?
I'd hate to be Caius right about now.
Why?
He's second honcho of house security. This promises to be a busy night.
I know what you mean. It's one thing to have been told that the Nosferatu don't age well. It's another thing to see it for yourself.
It's by no fault of their own.
Do you think you'll be able to ask the prince tonight if you can embrace me?
No. Now is no longer the time.
Είναι familiar, όπως και αυτός εδώ που θα δούμε τώρα.
And he is your child?
Mr. Beryl Underwood.
Ο Underwood είναι κανονικό βαμπύρ. Ενώ η Zhu Feng εδώ είναι άνθρωπος ακόμα.
He is tortured by a demon. We all have one. The beast that preys upon him is a love of money. If someone held a stake to his heart and cried your money or your unlife, he'd ask you for some time to think it over.
It's his greed, then, that cost him your favor?
Everything about him was disappointment. Never forget that the court is a chessboard. We are monsters, and we sacrifice pawns. If you want to be a major piece, then behave accordingly.
But...
Nothing can happen to you here. We're in the prince's house. She must be finished by now. Wait for me. This won't take long.
It's out of the question, MM. I won't let her get away with this.
All right. Calm down, Dijon.
Where's Journey?
What's it to you?
Don't start with me. She was in charge of the party. She has to take responsibility for this.
Leave her out of it.
It's too late for that. Don't waste your time covering for her. She's not a kid anymore. I haven't heard from my child, and no one's able to get through to them over there.
Go on then. Go and save Imani and stop wasting your breath.
There are rules. Need I remind you? We're all stuck here.
You're such a good boy.
You'll never change.
Dijon!
What? Oh, come on, Hilda, she needs to grow up.
Leave us.
Καλησπέρα, Ράντοσλαβ. Θυμίζει Vampire, ναι. Είναι αρκετά κοντά, αλλά είναι διαφορετικό το gameplay. Το Vampire είναι λίγο πιο action. Λίγο περισσότερη ελευθερία κινήσεων. Διαφορετικό design επίσης. Είναι κοντά όμως. Λοιπόν, focus. Μπορείς να ενισχύσεις ένα skill με ένα ή δύο levels. Success 100 εδώ. Success 0 εδώ γιατί δεν έχει καθόλου intimidation ή MM. Μπορείς να κάνεις boost ένα skill. Το skill της στο rhetoric είναι 1. Μπορούμε να το πάμε 2. Chance of success 30%. Ή μπορούμε να το ανεβάσουμε 2 φορές. Μας κοστίζει, όπως βλέπετε, από 3 πάει 5 το κόστος και μετά 6. Οπότε πάμε να δώσουμε 100% success. Αλλά κάνει opponent focus και η Hilda. Οπότε πέφτουμε πάλι στο 30% chance. Ρολάρι ζάρι. Και το χάσαμε. Αλλά το focus τους το κάνουν μόνο ένα level.
Do you know what this code red is all about? You're in the Primogen. You must know something.
I'm in the same boat as the rest of you. Apparently, it was from one of Moore's retainers. That's all I know.
Who's that?
Jason Moore. Don't you remember him? He's the human who manages our interests when the sun comes up. He handles our assets, errands with the banks.
What does he have to do?
Όχι, δεν είναι καμία συνέχεια, είναι άσχετα τα δύο παιχνίδια.
Now seems that Miss Hazel Iverson, the mighty Prince of Boston, is no longer on speaking terms with the Primogen, as if now were the ideal time.
She asked to see me. Do you know why?
My best guess is that she'd like to talk to you about Journey, of course. I always warned you that girl was trouble.
Yeah, sure. I've gotta go. Hazel must be upstairs. I'd better hurry.
Πατάει λίγο τη γράμμη μεταξύ AA, AAA παραγωγής. Τα animations θέλουν πολύ δούλεμα.
What a shitty night. Hazel must be pissed.
Αλλά κατά τα άλλα είναι πάρα πολύ καλό Vampire game. Vampire the Masquerade. Τα χρυσά σημάδια πολύ περίεργα. Είναι κάποιο body art είναι. Το ρεαδόρ είναι όλοι τρελά ψώνια.
Is everything okay, Mom? Penny for your thoughts?
Nothing, Pumpkin. What were you saying?
You saw pictures again? You're not going back to the Institute, are you?
No, don't fret. I'm gonna stay here with you now.
I don't like it when Richard takes you away.
He's my psychiatrist. He's helping me so I can be with you.
Mom has a little trouble sometimes, remember?
I see things that haven't happened yet. And I forget others.
Yes, I know. And you have to slumber so you can rest all alone sometimes. But 3 years was too long.
It seemed like an eternity without you.
I missed you too, Mom.
I need my sweet little monster.
Mom? What's going on? Why does everybody look so upset?
I think something serious is happening. I'm worried. I still haven't seen Richard. I looked for him so he could explain, but he can't be found.
So, what do we do now?
I was told to wait here because Hazel wants to see us. There are grown-ups coming.
Δημοσθένη, καλησπέρα.
Your mother needs to talk to them.
Oh,
Τι γίνεται, αγορίνα μου?
Go hide because grown-ups talk to me too much.
If you want, sweetie. But don't wander off. Go on. Show me what you do to make sure no one spots you.
Okay, here I go.
Leisha. It's been a while.
Hey, MM.
Καλώς τους.
When did you get out?
Just tonight. Hazel wanted to see me.
That means she's extremely worried about the situation.
That or she's a major drama queen.
I know that you knew her before, but she's the leader of Boston now. You owe her respect before everyone, and in every circumstance. She is your prince.
Are you lecturing me? First Siaka, now you. Why won't anybody give me a break tonight?
Maybe you asked for it.
Or maybe if you behaved in a manner more appropriate to the circumstances and our setting, then you'd better understand why everyone is so nervous.
Siaka jumped down my throat. Was I supposed to let him take his nerves out on me? No, I'm sorry. That's not how things work, Bazori.
We must all remain calm and accept any help we can get, even from the most unusual sources.
That's surprising to hear, coming from a blue blood. At least your certainties come from a more solid source than a prophecy from a child of Malkov.
You don't know what you're talking about.
All I'm saying is that whatever the problem is, your hallucinations aren't gonna help us solve it.
And yet, many of the things I saw ended up happening. Quentin King's disappearance, Hazel's rise to power, your breakup with Hilda too. But you're probably right. It's just Hazel and her flair for the dramatic.
Only time will tell.
Good evening, ladies, sir. The prince shall see you now.
Λοιπόν, MM. Μπορούμε να διαλέξουμε τι θα είναι, από πού θα ξεκινήσει βασικά το character class. Να δώσουμε buff σε knowledge skills. Να κάνουμε jack of all trades, improving attributes, maximum number of interactions but with less mastery, ή veteran, dialogue, physical attribute. Λοιπόν, επειδή η MM κάνει συγκεκριμένα πράγματα πιο μετά στο game, αυτή τη φορά, γιατί το έχω κάνει διαφορετικά, αυτή τη φορά θα διαλέξω veteran. Και εδώ έχουμε το level up. Level up πάει ως εξής. Το XP το παίρνεις στο τέλος της κάθε αποστολής και κάνεις level up μόνο στην αρχή της επόμενης αποστολής με το χαρακτήρα. Λοιπόν, έχουμε 5 available experience και κάνει 10 να πάρουμε κάποιο καινούριο. Εμείς δεν θα μπορέσουμε αυτή τη στιγμή να κάνουμε upgrade μάλλον τίποτα, εκτός από το mental, το οποίο δεν θα το κάνουμε. Και disciplines είναι τα vampire powers που έχουν. Okay. Έχει το presence as a dialogue choice, χρησιμοποιεί blink και fleetness που είναι το celerity της, το οποίο μάλιστα πρέπει να ανέβει αρκετά άμα θέλεις να έχει αίσιο τέλος η MM στην τελευταία αποστολή. Και έχει και το Auspex, το Supernatural Perception. Αν δεν κάνω λάθος και οι τρεις έχουν Auspex. Νομίζω Auspex δηλαδή είναι standard vampire skill και τα άλλα δύο αλλάζουν ανάλογα τη φατριά. Δεν μπορούμε να κάνουμε upgrade κάτι τώρα, οπότε εμείς απλά θα το συνεχίσουμε.
Hazel.
Να ο πρίγκιπας της πόλης.
Come in, MM. I wanted to have a word with you.
What can I do for you?
I'm glad you're here. It's been a long time since we last saw each other. Tell me, where were you tonight?
Like everybody else, I suppose. At home, getting ready for the party.
How fortunate you weren't running early.
Why? What's happened?
You know what the code red means. There was a breach. This is intolerable. These agreements were supposed to celebrate the power of my court. Instead, I've been made to look a fool in the eyes of my allies. We'll have to increase our diplomatic efforts with the warlocks. Send new emissaries to Osborne.
What's that got to do with me?
Don't you worry about that for now. We have more urgent matters to attend to. We bring Journey to me.
What do you want with her?
I have a few questions I need to ask her. If mistakes were made, I need to know what happened. I'm sure that your friend will have a lot to tell me.
Yes, my prince. I'll be right back.
I didn't bring you here just for that. I have something to offer you.
I'm listening.
It's about the Primogen Council. You know everyone who's in it. Beryl, Richard, Hilda. Their support was much appreciated after the disappearance of the previous prince.
Quentin King.
But now, they've become an obstacle. It's been going on for months. They systematically oppose everything that I do. It must stop now.
Education, okay, δεν έχουμε. Keep silent.
The Camarilla has faced many challenges in the past few years. Many of our strongholds have fallen.
Λονδίνο.
I won't let Boston suffer the same fate. But for that, I need loyal allies. Also, how would you like a spot in the Primogen?
What?
You've always taken care of your community, MM, without ever asking for anything in return. It might be time you took a leading role in the community's affairs.
Hilda won't let you do it. She'll never see me as her equal. Being seated next to her child? She'll feel humiliated.
I'm her prince. She will obey me.
She's not gonna like it.
I don't care. What I'm offering is much bigger than all that. What do you think?
I don't know. I need to think about it.
Time is of the essence. You're a businesswoman, MM. I know you'll be up to it, but we'll talk about it again soon. In the meantime...
I know. Jay, I'm going to go see Sylvia first. I need to clear my head.
Do it. You won't be able to hunt tonight. It's better to be prepared. Bring me Journey.
I will.
I have the utmost confidence in you, MM. Do not fail me.
You can count on me. What the hell is going on?
Λοιπόν, πρέπει να πάμε να ρίξουμε λίγο το hanger μας, που είναι και το επόμενο tutorial του game.
I'm happy to see you in one piece.
Hey, Syl. I'd like some refreshment, please.
Of course, I'll get you a glass.
I was thinking more like a vessel.
Oh, serve yourself. But try not to damage them, okay? They're all I've got left in stock.
I get it, I'll be careful.
I'm right here if you need anything else.
Λοιπόν, save zone. Θα βρούμε τώρα save zones. Όλα αυτά εδώ, τα δωματιάκια είναι save zones. Λοιπόν, όλα αυτά εδώ και τα τρία είναι prey, αλλά δεν μπορούμε να τα φέρουμε τώρα, γιατί είναι το ένα δίπλα στο άλλο. Θα περιμένουμε να σπάσει λίγο. Και άλλη εκεί πάει για να φιντάρει.
Okay. Sure.
The kiss. Cross Vomiter, καλησπέρα. Πάμε Vampire. Yes. Λοιπόν, μπορούμε να καλέσουμε κι άλλο Prey. Αν θέλουμε να διάσουμε τελείως το hanger μας. Αλλά δεν νομίζω να χρειαστεί. Νομίζω την είδαμε κάπου εδώ μέσα. Πώς πάει.
Hey, Abby.
Hey, Mem. It's been a while. Can I help you?
I've got to talk to Jay. You haven't seen her, have you?
No, you should ask April.
It's a good idea. Thanks for the advice. I've got stuff to do. See you later. What a shitty night.
Do you think the code red will last much longer?
I hope not. The faster I get out of here, the better.
Cross Vomiter από Playable Clans.
Mem Lewis, the Black Rattler's Rose, is afraid of a handful of politicians.
Έχει το Reador που είναι η MM που παίζουμε.
Let me know if I can do anything for you.
Ventru που είναι ο άλλος χαρακτήρας μας. Και Malkavian.
I'm supposed to find Jay. Do you know if she's done talking to April?
Huh, good question. I saw her earlier, but she wasn't with Miss Bosley. She went into that alcove on your right, but that was a while ago.
Thanks.
You might want to avoid hanging around with her, you know? I've heard stuff about her.
I know, and it's not.
Δώσε μου μισό
She
λεπτάκι.
didn't do anything, all right?
Fine. Sorry. Did you need anything else?
Έχουμε λοιπόν το Reador που είναι η τύπισσα που παίζουμε η MM. Έχουμε Ventru που είναι ο άλλος πρωταγωνιστής μας. Και Malkavian που είναι η τρίτη.
Thanks for the vessel.
My pleasure. Come back anytime you want.
Το Reador, Ventru, Malkavian. Και δεν με αφήνει να μπω εδώ. Πρέπει να αδειάσω το blood ίσως.
Come with me. There.
Going.
Δεν είναι σαν το Bloodlines που διαλέγεις κλάν και παίζεις. Είναι, κάθε χαρακτήρας είναι έτοιμος χαρακτήρας. Για να δούμε τώρα.
Miss Lewis.
Έλα παιδιά, τι έγινε? Κάτι δεν δουλεύει αυτή τη στιγμή. Είναι ότι πρέπει να κάνει ένα interact μάλλον εδώ. Τι έγινε? Και δεν με αφήνει να ανοίξω και τα powers μου.
Yes.
Είναι πιο story driven, ναι.
Yes.
Δεν πάει λάθος.
Can I help you?
Do you still work for April?
Well, aren't you rude? My loyalty is with the court.
Seems like Bosley's leading you around by the nose, though.
She's got some extra responsibilities, sure.
But that's it. I have my own agenda.
Mm-hmm. I'm not surprised. I've got stuff to do. See you later.
Δεν θυμάμαι να έχω κολλήσει σε αυτό το σημείο.
Yes.
Για να εξαντλήσουμε διαλόγους.
Miss Iverson has the top floor all to herself.
Yes, that's where she's got her office for hearings, as well as her personal quarters. Miss Bosley is the only one who has access to them.
I heard the prince put together a surveillance unit.
Yeah, the cave. Mr. Leto and his team spend their nights there. It's just below us. But don't even think about going down there. It's only for sewer rats.
Do you need me?
Ναι, παιδιά, γιατί πάει λάθος εδώ. Πάμε να κάνουμε ένα load. Έλα ρε φίλε, δεν το πιστεύω.
Maybe the Anarchs. Or the Harvard Warlocks. No, they wouldn't dare.
Γιατί κανονικά εντοπίζεις το send της April κάπου εδώ. Τζιοντίνη, καλησπέρα! Ναι, μάλλον γκλίτσαρε το game. Έκατσε.
I never liked this stuff before. Why would I want it in the blood I drink now?
I told you to be careful.
Sorry, I got carried away.
It's all right, as long as it stays between us. But watch out. This kind of slip-up could cost us big out there.
I know.
Τώρα άμα κάνω restart το δικό μου save την αποστολή, πού θα μας βγάλει? Crossvomiter, ναι, κάνω multi-stream. Facebook, Twitch, YouTube. Facebook, Twitch, YouTube, τρόπο. Και Twitch σε 2 κανάλια. Είναι το Beef Plays. Ευτυχώς, επειδή είναι load game, μπορείς να κάνεις skip. Παράλληλα, ναι, είναι restream. Και στο Twitch σε 2 κανάλια. Ένα είναι το Beef Plays και ένα είναι το Joysticks. Αυτά τα bugs, ρε φίλε, δεν τα μπορώ. Progression bugs είναι τα χειρότερα. Και unskippable πράγματα τώρα. Τίποτα δεν με ξενερώνει χειρότερα. Έλα ρε μαλάκα, έλεος.
Try this. Focus on your vision.
Did you feel it too?
Take your stuff. We're getting out of here. We've got a problem.
Call them back.
What's going on?
It's the prince. We must go quickly.
Στην ουσία έπρεπε να σε αφήνει να μπεις μέσα εκεί που ήταν το vessel.
Not like I'm sure don't secure. Yeah, her heart knows she's well. Whenever what comes out, just one. We run. There's everything I've worked. You do you think? Just
the. You know, you and I adore this along the prince. She I don't and.
Ναι, στην ουσία πρέπει να βρούμε την April τώρα για να βρούμε την Journey.
It's gonna be a long night.
Αχ, τελειώνει.
Miss Lewis, welcome.
Ναι, είναι σεναριακό failure στο Persuasion. Όχι, είχα ένα skill point στο Persuasion και η April είχε 3.
Tread lightly.
What?
We.
But.
No, she must wait.
It's. I won't. Where? What? Don't. It's.
Βιές Μουστάκας, καλησπέρα. Ναι, ήταν ένας φεράτο εκείνος. Λοιπόν, focus, όπου θα φάμε άκυρο, οπότε δεν θα χρησιμοποιήσω extra skill point, μιας που θα το χάσουμε ούτως ή άλλως. Success 0. Στην ουσία, πέρα από το κάθε skill που έχεις, μπορείς να αυξήσεις το attribute και αντί για 30% success chance θα μπορούσαμε να το είχαμε πάει έως 70. Αλλά αυτό είναι για ties. Λοιπόν. Οπότε έχουν κάνει σκατά, λέει, ανάθεμα το Alexbeav και μετά. Γιατί ρε? Εμένα μου άρεσε πάρα πολύ το Swansong. Δεν είναι εντάξει στο ίδιο level με το Bloodlines. Είναι και διαφορετικό gameplay. Έχει κι άλλος ζωσπέρα το game. Και η Malkavian εδώ που έχει δεν είναι το ίδιο πράγμα με τα Bloodlines που είναι τελείως Raving Lunatics. Είναι διαφορετικό από Vampire σε Vampire.
It seemed like an eternity without you.
I missed you too. Mom, what's...
I think I'm...
So...
there are...
Oh.
Sure.
Okay.
Hey. Just tonight.
I know that.
See, I could. That's a.
And yet...
Good evening. The prince.
Θα περνάω γρήγορα γιατί τα είδαμε πριν λίγο όλα αυτά. Και ήταν με storyteller του Masquerade, το πήρα τότε το βιβλίο 3.000 δραχμές. Προσβόμητερ, είσαι πιο high level από εμένα. Οπότε θα δεχτώ την άποψή σου. Σαν casual vampire παίχτης, θα πω ότι ήταν ok. Ωραία, και φτάσαμε στο σημείο που ήμασταν. Αναρωτιόμαι αν μπορώ να κάνω ένα χειροκίνητο save εδώ. Nope. Και τώρα δώρα από πότε έχουν celerity. Νομίζω το τσέκαρα το celerity και όντως μπορεί να το έχουν. Ήταν 4 clans που μπορούσαν να το έχουν το celerity. Με κάνεις να ανοίξω τα βιβλία. Άνοιξε το Vampire Wiki. Κάποιο notification έσκασε, εγώ δεν είδα κάτι. Νάτος, Γιώργος, σε ευχαριστώ για το like, καλησπέρα. Όχι ρε μαλάκα, το λούσα ρε μαλάκα, δεν είναι δυνατόν. Jesus fucking Christ. Τώρα σίγουρα θα πρέπει να ρουφήξω και δεύτερο. Μήπως, ξέρεις τι, παίζει να το σπάσα εγώ, γιατί ρούφηξα δεύτερο. Να το, είδες τώρα που μπήκαμε εδώ μέσα. Τε γάμισου. Και δίνεις 2 blood για να ενεργοποιήσεις το Auspex. Τώρα έφυγε και ο φλουρός από εκεί. Αυτό να το αναδιάσουμε όμως. Είχα παίκτη που άνοιξε Heightened Senses. Ενώ είχα Gangrel σε Warform. Πάνε και 4 ώρες λέει. Ναι, καλή φάση. Τέλεια. Το Auspex εδώ τρέχει ακόμα. Niagara Particles εδώ.
Underwood and Fang. Bazori's ears must be burning.
Από εδώ έχει διάφορα.
I smell gossip. She wouldn't have deleted this message if the email wasn't important. I'd better take a look at it. Battery's dead. Oh, I'm playing with fire. If someone spots me. This page was torn out.
Λοιπόν, για να καθίστε λίγο, γιατί θέλω και εγώ να κάνω κάποια πράγματα διαφορετικά σε αυτό το playthrough. Σεκρετέριο Βλαζάρους που είναι. Εδώ είναι, καλά ήρθα. Και θέλω να σας δείξω και κάτι.
Boston, Boston, Boston. Lazarus knows all of the city's secrets. He'll be all right.
Ναι, και μπορείς να χρησιμοποιήσεις Auspex επίσης για να ακούσεις το διάλογο εκεί. Το που πήραμε εκεί ήταν Consumable Club Business Cards, το οποίο κάνει τι? Restores 2 Willpower. Αυτά νομίζω δεν τα κρατάς ανάμεσα σε αποστολές, σκηνές, όπως τις λέει το game. Και εδώ έχουμε και ένα email. Cover search history.
Her last message to Abigail. The file. Wonder where they put it. That could be of interest to me. Took the elevator to get here.
Όταν που ξεκινήσαμε την αποστολή πιο πριν. List architecture.
Nope. Can't go through there. It's locked.
Turn, ωραία. Δεν θέλουμε να πάμε ακόμα εδώ. Πού είναι τα archives. Use key, αν το είχαμε. Αλλά μπορείς να κάνεις pick lock αν έχεις βάλει πόντους security.
Nope, can't go through there. It's locked.
Yes?
Oh, you again. What do you want?
April, have you seen Jay anywhere?
You can't let her out of your sight for 2 seconds.
The prince sent me to get her.
I can't discuss that with you.
Fine. I won't insist. If you see her...
Τους κανόνες καμαρί αν τους έχει, ναι.
Yeah, sure.
What attitude? It's a good thing I was careful earlier.
Πατέρα κάποιος είναι εκεί μέσα, για κάτσε. Bypass lock αν είχαμε technology και willpower που δεν έχουμε. Ή swipe card. Γενικά αυτό είναι recurring theme στο παιχνίδι, ότι το item για να ξεκλειδώσεις κάποιο αντικείμενο υπάρχει, ή το login password. Αλλά μπορείς να χρησιμοποιήσεις επίσης και τις δυνάμεις σου για να προσπεράσεις οποιοδήποτε εμπόδιο. Hack safe εδώ.
Here's the connection between Journey's email and the page that was torn out at Abigail's. Journey asked Abigail to meet her in an alcove at the bar. Abigail, we've got to talk.
Λοιπόν, εδώ το μπλε είναι η σελίδα που βρήκαμε. Η καμένη.
Have to talk to Abigail.
Λοιπόν. Πάμε με την Abigail. Το μπλε σταμάτησε σε κινηματογραφείο ή πήγε και αλλού. Ήταν η σελίδα νομίζω που έχει καεί. Πού μας λέει να πάμε? Back to the bar, ok. Δεν νομίζω είναι η Abigail.
Hey, Abby.
Ναι.
Hey, Mem. It's been a while. Can I help you?
I'm looking for Jade. I know you've seen her recently. Do you know where she is?
What? What are you talking about? I never...
I found her note. You were supposed to meet at the bar. Why are you lying to me?
You went through my stuff?
Is that all you're worried about?
No. It wasn't personal. Journey was in a panic. She asked me for the pass to get into Jara's apartment.
Did she say why?
Only that she was looking for evidence. I didn't really get it. Let's keep this between us, alright? April's got other fish to fry.
I'll see about that. I'm going to find her. Jara's apartment. That's on the Primogen floor. What was Jade looking for up there?
No fucking way. Shit.
So this is where you've been hiding.
Jesus, it's you. You scared the shit out of me. How did you find me?
You're really bad at covering your tracks.
Are you alone?
What the hell is going on?
Shit, Mem. It's a fucking nightmare. The code red is definitely because of the party. April told me Hazel was gunning for me. She thinks I'm responsible for this shit show.
So, you're hiding in Drury's room?
I'm looking for evidence. I saw that Jara had the file on the party. It's got all the contracts and stuff in it that will prove I did my job right. But I can't find them. It was my only shot to defend myself against her.
Hey, slow down. It's gonna be alright. They don't have anything on you, do they?
No, of course not. I did everything right, Mem. I was the one who rented the place. Same as always. Rooftop, away from prying eyes. I met with Richard to organize the vessels. I arranged for limos to be sent for the Hartford Chantry. I went through the same secure limo agency as usual. They're ours, so there's no risk. What the hell could have gone wrong?
I don't know. But there's no time to think about it. Hazel wants to see you.
And she asked you?
Λοιπόν, έχεις δύο επιλογές εδώ. Εμείς θα την πάμε στον πρίγκιπα.
I'm sure you can explain everything.
I'm scared, Mem.
Don't worry about anything. I'm here.
I'll follow you.
Στην Gator στη Λέισα. 0 experience, ακόμα δεν έχει κάτι, οπότε προχωράμε. Auspex, ό,τι είχαν και οι υπόλοιποι. Obfuscate, το stealth για να γίνεται αόρατη. Και dominate. Δημήτρη, καλησπέρα, σας ευχαριστώ για το like.
Leisha, it's good to see you.
Be good, sweetie.
How was your reunion with Halsey?
Thank you, Hazel. Your gift was wonderful. You shouldn't have troubled.
You're welcome. We should never have kept you apart for this long.
Good evening, Delsin.
Good evening, Leisha.
How are you feeling?
I feel great. Better and better since I got my little sugar fangs back.
Wonderful.
I haven't seen Richard yet. Does he know I've been released from the Institute?
No, I'm the prince. It was my decision. He is your psychiatrist, but you don't need his permission for everything.
He wasn't at the party, was he?
I'm searching for everyone who's still missing. Don't worry about him.
Thank you.
Leisha, I know I can be frank with you. For 4 years, I have been working to heal the city's wounds. You've already helped me avoid traps in the past. You're not like the other children of Malkav. Quentin King knew that.
The Mad King. I remember, yeah.
I had you released from the Institute because your premonitions are the most detailed, the most accurate. I wanted them to help me understand the Chantry's hand more clearly before we signed our agreement with them. But this alert changes everything. I need to understand what's just happened. Did you sense anything, possibly about what happened tonight?
I saw images, but they had nothing to do with this party. It didn't make any sense. It was a long, white hallway.
It's a little early for sure, but it's a good start.
I'm sorry, I can't be of more help.
Don't be sorry. There's something else you can do for me. Your discretion can still be of use to me. I need to be sure that none of the members of my council are going to take advantage of the situation. You and Delsin are the only two people I trust entirely. The members of the council have their council lodgings here. It gives them the impression that they have power, and it means I can keep an eye on them. I'm going to give you the key. Go and see if you find anything that could make me doubt their loyalty. Anything that might make me think there's something in the works.
All right.
Miss Drury burned the midnight oil to make sure this event was secret. I imagine there might be some evidence in the information she gathered. I need it.
All right, consider it done.
You've never disappointed me, Leisha. Please don't start today. Until then, I hope to have found more information. But above all, don't share what we've discussed with anyone. I don't need more gossip.
Can I take Halsey with me?
Of course.
All right then. I'll be right back.
Give in to premonition πάντα. Αν έχεις παίξει την αποστολή της Λέισα και το ξαναδείς αυτό το premonition, είναι γαμάτο πραγματικά. Είναι όντως, το πετυχαίνει πάρα πολύ καλά.
To see if he has my teddy.
Okay.
Come in, Find me when you're done.
Let's see if Hazel was right. Did Jara leave anything behind?
Passport arrival. Security code, το οποίο δεν έχουμε ακόμα.
This is what Hazel asked me to bring her.
A notebook. Oh.
This thing's old. Does she still use it?
Για να δω αν βλέπουμε τον κωδικό κάπου εδώ. $1841 είναι ο κωδικός. Όσα πρέπει να κάνω τον ίδιο με δαγκώσεις. Καθόλου ρε. Μπορείς να κάνεις donate με ένα share. Λοιπόν, οπότε βρήκαμε τις πληροφορίες που θέλαμε από αυτό το διαμέρισμα. Εδώ μπαίνουμε. Μας έχει ζητήσει ο πρίγκιπας στην ουσία να κάνουμε spy σε όλους τους υπόλοιπους. Σε όλα τα υπόλοιπα μέλη του Primogen. Στο επόμενο.
Nobody here. I'm going to be able to take a look around Dijon's.
Auspex. Να δούμε τίποτα χρήσιμο. Κάτι βλέπουμε εδώ.
Just like New Orleans. Well. What have we here?
Το είχε κάνει obfuscate και εμείς το κάναμε pierce με το Auspex. Δηλαδή χρησιμοποίησε power για να το κρύψει και χρησιμοποίησαμε power για να το ανακαλύψουμε. Ποιος είναι ο Warlock εδώ εντωμεταξύ.
A bird. Dead. Huh. It's from an animal. And it's still fresh. The Salem Gazette.
Δεν ξέρω αν έχει κάτι άλλο εδώ. Που ήταν Sacrificed Restoration Ritual. Press Bird's Blood. Πάνω ήταν πιο πριν ο Galen.
The prince wants this floor under surveillance. I'm carrying out orders.
Και πάμε στα απέναντι διαμερίσματα. Πάρε εδώ ρε μαλάκα, πάρε εδώ.
This area is reserved for the prince and her primogen. Shit. Hilda's in her office. She's going to see me. These suits. Barrel's as dead outside as he is inside.
Lol.
The speculative news from... Oh, he's about as fun as his reading material.
Unification Party ήταν. Για να γιορτάσει πριν στη συμφωνία που έκανε. Κάνει όπου σκέει τη φάτσα του έχει κάνει ο τύπος.
Richard's apartment. He didn't change a thing, as usual.
Πραγματικά να κάνουμε. Θα πρέπει λίγο τον οδηγό να μην χάσουμε κάτι.
I shouldn't get too close. She might be able to sense me.
Ναι, δεν μπορείς να κάνεις open και consult γιατί είμαστε κρυμμένοι αυτή τη στιγμή. Αν και νομίζω ότι μόλις βάλεις και άλλα level στο obfuscate μπορείς να χρησιμοποιήσεις αντικείμενα.
Why did you come back? Why? Other than to show that you're doing just fine on your own. If you only knew everything I've done for you. Ma'am.
Hilda's more concerned with Mem than she is with Hazel. I hope she'll be happy to hear that. I see guilt. Richard often asked me.
Εδώ θέλει floppy disk, το οποίο θα το βρούμε σε λιγάκι.
How many hours have I spent sitting in this armchair for my therapy sessions? Maybe I'll find a way to read it.
Να το floppy disk. Mr. Underwood came to the road salon.
Richard must have had a breakthrough if Hazel's interested in it.
Τελειώσαμε. Πάμε να μιλήσουμε για τον Beryl. Και γυρνάμε στην πριγκίπισσα. Και τελειώσαμε με αυτό το κομμάτι του προλόγου. Νομίζω ο άλλος χαρακτήρας έχει πολύ μικρό κομμάτι στον προλόγο και τελειώνουμε επιτέλους την πρώτη σκηνή.
Restricted access means nothing to you, I see. Make yourself at home. Don't mind me. How am I not surprised?
What doesn't surprise you?
For you to turn up at a time like this.
The prince had me released.
Of course, she needs you. I'm guessing she sent you to spy on the council.
Ναι, αλλά ο Beryl είναι πολύ καλό σε social skills και δεν τον νικάμε.
What do you mean?
Tell me, do you remember the last time she pulled you out of your musty hole?
It's just that
You don't remember, do you? You're still having those little memory issues, it seems. And I suppose Halsey's here too.
Of course she is.
The more the merrier.
Don't start with me, Beryl. Otherwise...
Why don't you go out and play in the sun? And let me get back to work.
Play in the sun.
With everything that's going on, Hazel will appreciate your dedication.
Get out, please.
That's all I'm going to be able to find out about him. Hazel's going to be disappointed.
Οπότε είχαμε τα σωστά social skills.
I hope Hazel will be proud of us.
Μπορούσαμε να περάσουμε αυτό το διάλογο. και να πάρουμε πληροφορίες. Το οποίο με τη σειρά του τώρα που θα τελειώσει η αποστολή θα δούμε ότι έχουμε κάνει 4 από τα 5 objectives και θα μας δώσουν XP αυτά. Μπορούσαμε να είχαμε αποτύχει κάποιο objectives, μπορούσαμε να μην είχαμε κάνει καθόλου spy εδώ μέσα τη Χίλντα. Ή όπως αποτύχαμε τον Beryl, ας πούμε. Οπότε δεν θα πάρουμε XP για αυτό. Πώς γυρνάμε πίσω στον Prince.
Shit. Locked from the other side.
Εδώ ξεκινήσαμε. Θα το βρούμε. Γουστάρω πάρα πολύ το art style. Το art direction εδώ. Control καταστάσεις.
This area is reserved for council members.
Έχω την εντύπωση ότι πας με το σανσέρ. Είναι Richard's office, ok. Α, ναι, πρέπει να πάρουμε την κόρη.
So, did you find your teddy?
No, not yet. I'm not sure he's here. What about you? Did you finish your job for the prince?
Yes, I found something that might be of interest to Hazel.
Does that mean we're going back to see the prince then?
Let's go, Sugarfangs.
Ένα debrief και τελειώσαμε εδώ.
Leisha. I'm all ears.
Everything went all right.
I knew I could count on you. Was Halsey a good girl?
Yes, as usual.
Good. Were you able to find anything interesting in Ms. Drury's apartments?
Yes, there was intel she had gathered on the guests, including those from the Hartford Chantry.
Anything about their regent, Deneb Osborne?
Yes, he seems to be obsessed with memory magic.
Interesting.
I gave everything to Delsin.
Thank you. I'll take a look at it later. Were you able to see or hear anything interesting?
Και αρχίζουμε και δίνουμε εδώ.
Hilda was in her room. She was acting strangely.
What do you mean?
She was whispering things, talking to a picture of MM.
Touching, but that's of no importance.
At Dijon's, I found a letter addressed to the Salem Chantry.
Did he betray me for the Warlocks?
I don't know. It just said that he's participating in your project, but that he would have preferred an agreement with Salem.
Oh, I understand his recent allusions a little better now. I'm going to need to have a word with him. Go on.
I had a vision.
I knew you would. What did you see? Was I in your vision?
I think it was me. My forehead was on fire.
All right. Do you have any idea what it could mean?
Not in the slightest. Are you disappointed?
The important thing is that you're starting to have visions again.
It happened when I was in Jara's office. I just found Journey going through her things.
But she's not allowed to be there.
MM joined her almost immediately.
What did they say to each other?
I couldn't hear what they said. That's when I had the premonition.
That's too bad. But you didn't fail, I promise. Don't worry about it. Just focus on your visions.
I also found that at Jara's. A file on the party. It's a record of everything Journey did.
That could be useful. Give it to Delsin on your way out. Anything else?
That's all I was able to find.
I knew I could count on you. Thank you, Leisha.
Richard still wasn't there. Were you able to find out anything else?
Yes. One of my servants just came back from his bar, the Red Salon. as that's where he does his research. I had hoped to find him there. But she confirmed that Dr. Dunham had gone to the party early with a few of his vessels. I'm sorry, Leisha.
No. If he had been destroyed, I would have felt it. I have to go find him.
You're the most discreet of all of us, it's true. But we have no idea what might have happened there. It could be dangerous.
I won't be alone. Halsey will be with me.
Of course. And one last thing. Dr. Dunham wasn't the only one there. There was also Miley, my child. Bring her back to me.
Yes, of course. We'll leave right away.
I wouldn't expect anything less of you. Thank you, Leisha.
Λοιπόν, ο Caleb έχει πολύ μικρό intro section. Να και το overview για τη σκηνή της Leisha. Λοιπόν, success. Alternatives, τι θα μπορούσαμε να είχαμε κάνει, να μην δούμε το vision και να κάνουμε spy το conversation. Και αν είχαμε καλύτερα skills, μπορούσαμε να είχαμε μιλήσει με τον Beryl Underwood. Θα παίρναμε περισσότερο XP από αυτό εδώ το task. Δεν είμαι σίγουρος αν αυτά εδώ τα δύο δεν είναι το ίδιο XP. Failure, δεν αποτύχαμε κάτι. Οπότε έχουμε πάρει σχετικά καλό XP, 75 πόντους. Τους οποίους θα τους βάλουμε την επόμενη φορά που θα παίξουμε με τη Leisha.
MM, come here. Thanks, MM. You've brought me Journey. I knew I could count on you.
Did you need me for anything else?
Not right now.
Hello there.
Blasphemer! Ευχαριστώ πολύ για το follow. Καλησπέρα.
I'll be waiting in the next room.
Αυτό εδώ είναι απλά επίλογος, γίνεται τώρα ο επίλογος του επεισοδίου της MM. Σε περίπτωση που ναι, φεύγαμε με την Journey και έχει ανάλογα τι έκανε η Leisha, επηρεάζει το διάλογο εδώ. Συνεχίζουμε, 60 XP. Λοιπόν, τον κάνουμε και αυτόν veteran. Knowledge θα έλεγα. Ο Caleb. Ο Caleb εντωμεταξύ είναι από το 1600 Βρυκόλακες, κάτι τέτοιο. Μου χτυπάει λίγο άσχημα ότι δεν έχει πολλά skill points. Τόσο έχει πολύ εύκολη αποστολή εδώ.
Delsin. Zori. It seems that the Camarilla is in danger. I am at your disposal.
Your sense of duty is a credit to you, Caleb. You haven't lost your touch, I hope. The code red is linked to the unification party with the Chantry. No one there is answering anymore. It's too early to draw any conclusions.
Where do you want to start?
Can I count on you?
You have no reason to doubt me.
One by one, the Ancillai heed the beckoning and go east. You're the eldest in the city now. Don't do this to me. Not now. I would be very grateful to you. And Fang.
How may I be of service?
Go and see Caius with Jaragon. He's in charge of security. He may have learned something.
You can count on me.
You have my absolute confidence, Caleb.
Caleb είναι γαμάτος. Λοιπόν, θέλω να μου γράψετε στο chat αν θέλετε η αποστολή του Caleb να τελειώσει με στυλ ή αν θέλετε να δείτε ένα βρυκόλακα να τα σφάζει όλα. Για να ξέρω πώς θα παίξω την αποστολή του. Blasphemer λέει να τα σφάξουμε όλα.
My most honored sire, you're wasting your time here.
I'd forgotten about your abject fawning.
I call it respect. It appears that it's something that sewer rats know nothing about. Apparently, Caius feels he's entitled to refuse to see a member of the Primogen. I won't forget it.
Sorry to hear it.
Tell me, you haven't introduced me to your charming protege yet.
Zhu Feng.
Yes, Zhu Feng. A name that's as delectable as her blood, I'm sure. Ah, you're planning to introduce her to the very select club of Gala Bazori's progeny, aren't you?
I hope that the prince will allow me to, shortly.
I hope so for your sake. Who knows? Dear Hazel is so unpredictable. At any rate, it would be an honor for me to welcome and guide her.
You will speak of nothing with her at all.
Is that an order?
A word of advice.
Oh, pardon me. I fell out of the habit of receiving advice from you so long ago. Well, if you'll excuse me, I must end this ever so pleasant conversation. I need to find a way to avoid losing too much money.
Mr. Bazori, can I help you?
I need to see Caius.
He doesn't want anyone to bother him.
Prince's orders.
I see. He's holed up in the server room. You'll need a pass to get in. There's one on his desk.
Thank you.
Ντέμπι, καλησπέρα. Ευχαριστώ πολύ για το like. Και είναι σαν το Bloodlines στο παιχνίδι αυτό? Όχι φίλε, καθόλου. Δυστυχώς. Δυστυχώς δεν είναι. Είναι Adventure RPG. Δεν έχει καθόλου τα στοιχεία που ξέρουμε από το Bloodlines. Λοιπόν, κάτσε να βρούμε το κλειδί του server room. Αλλά αν σου αρέσει ο κόσμος του Vampire, το συστήνω ανεπιφύλακτα. Ειδικά όταν κάποια στιγμή μπει αυτό στο Game Pass. Δεν ξέρω αν και το Council είναι στο Game Pass ή αντίστοιχα PS Plus, whatever. Όπου έχουμε security εδώ, Nice. Αχ, ναι, τα coins. Το οποίο κάνει τι το coin, θύμισέ μου? Willpower, μάλιστα. Θα βγει καινούριο Bloodlines? Ναι, υπάρχουν και trailers στο YouTube και gameplay, αλλά αργεί ακόμα το Bloodlines 2. Ελπίζω να μάθουμε περισσότερα νέα φέτος, τώρα τον Ιούνιο. Λοιπόν, εδώ είναι ο νοσφαιράτου μας. Δεν έχουμε κάτι άλλο να κάνουμε με τους servers εδώ.
I imagine she sent you. Finally, some good news on this shitty night.
What's the situation?
Not good. Not good at all.
The prince needs more than that. I hope you've got it.
You want details.
Anything that could be of interest to the prince.
I'm working on it. Jara Drury is the expert, not me. If only she was here. There's one thing we haven't considered. The Crimson Oaks.
They were behind the Quincy Market attack, weren't they?
I don't have any proof. We just caught a thin blood who wanted to trap the prince, and who told us about them. Apparently they're new in town, but Mr. Rory thinks he's giving us the runaround.
Did you look into it?
I tried, but I didn't have the resources to discover anything else.
Leave no stone unturned.
Hello? You. It's about damn time. Shit. What? You're... Hello? Damn it! I lost them.
Who was it?
Whoa. Shit. Now it's just ringing.
What did he say?
The party was indeed attacked. Apparently it was a real bloodbath. He and James had just enough time to get more out. They're stopping by his place to pick up some sensitive documents.
And then what? Are they coming here?
I don't know. We got cut off.
Call him back. I'll inform Hazel.
This is a critical moment for us. I have summoned you here tonight to organize our reaction to an imminent threat.
What threat exactly? We've got no reason yet to
Call
think...
her off again and I'll slit your throat.
Oh! Excuse me!
Careful, Hazel.
How dare you speak to me like that?
Enough! I command you to be silent and listen to me.
Oh, so that's how it is.
That's enough, Beryl.
Yes, it's come to this. You would do well to listen to your sire. We have just been attacked. This is not a time for childish displays of discontent. Caleb, the code red was sent by Wu. Go to Moore's and find out what's going on.
As you wish.
And bring Moore back to me. He was supposed to be at the party. I don't understand why he's the only one who was able to call us. I would like to speak to him very much.
Consider it done.
I trust you. He might be involved in this, so gather any documents you can find there that could tie us to him.
Very well.
Delson, see if you can get Caius to find us a new middleman in the cane business to manage our interests. I don't want to take any chances. Then, I want you to talk to everyone. Somebody must have seen or heard something. Dajan, make sure all our defenses are in place.
Yes, Hazel.
You will go to the old Jefferson Library.
What's there?
That's where the Hartford Chantry calls home here. I gave them the building so they could have a base in Boston.
I demand to take her place.
Request denied.
What
Get fucked.
game are you playing, Hazel? It's a suicide mission.
It's all right. I got this. I'm not made of sugar.
Καλησπέρα, Μπαζούκα.
For this kind of mission, I should go with her at the very least.
No, you will remain here. Mem goes alone.
Why don't you send Dajan instead?
Enough, Hilda. Dajan has work to do elsewhere, and I don't need to explain myself.
Hazel, if anything happens to her, I'll...
Nothing, Hilda. You'll do nothing.
Yes.
It's high time you learned to trust her.
Which one of us are you planning to send to the party?
She's already left.
What? Who?
I sent Leisha.
Are you serious?
Κατερίνα, καλησπέρα, σε ευχαριστώ για το like.
You're playing a dangerous game, Hazel. Without us, you would never have come into power.
You've chosen the worst possible moment to turn your back on us.
On the contrary, I find this moment very appropriate. I am the Prince of Boston, and you are the Primogen. I owe you nothing. Delson, escort them out. The session is adjourned. You all have your instructions.
Τους έσφαξε με το γάντι η πριγκίπισσα. Ο πρίγκιπας της Βοστώνης. Πρέπει να παίξουμε και ένα... Mythic experience. Πρέπει να παίξουμε και ένα Bloodlines. Λοιπόν, πάμε να ξεκινήσουμε με τον Caleb. Γιατί την αποστολή της Λέισσα την έχω παίξει λίγο περισσότερο και μπορώ να την κάνω πιο γρήγορα. Απλά θα βάλω ένα walkthrough από δίπλα του Galen για να έχω όλα τα αρχεία που χρειάζεται να μαζέψουμε. Okay, τι έχουμε εδώ, έχουμε Rhetoric Intimidation Και δεν έχουμε καθόλου XP, οπότε δεν χρειάζεται να κοιτάξουμε κάτι. Durability, Sense the Unseen, Fortitude, Dominate και Presence.
Nice badge.
Keep an eye on the elevator. I'm gonna go wait for forensics.
Okay. Let me know when they get here.
Excuse me.
Message from the sheriff. Prince asked more for 5 reports. If I can't bring back their author, I must bring back the reports at least. I'll know them when I see them. That's not a good sign. Special Agent Smith.
The FBI! Finally, some backup. Lieutenant's expecting you. Straight ahead. Watch out for the bloodstains. Forensics hasn't been through here yet.
Got it.
Εδώ θα μας κόβει τον ήχο.
The victim lost a lot of blood.
Yeah, I'm still looking.
Don't worry. I'll finish here and then I'm on my way. Free. You're gonna be okay.
Lieutenant Anderson, I'm in charge of the investigation.
Special Agent Smith, FBI.
Really? Smith? Is that some kind of joke?
No, why?
Let it go. Never mind. I'll give you the DL. We got a call from the caretaker around 2:15. He told us that one of his residents was brought in with an injury carried by his bodyguards. We sent a squad car that got here around 2:45.
Okay, then what?
When they stepped inside, the guys came face to face with that.
Do we know who the victim is?
Yeah, he had his ID on him. It's the owner, a guy named Jason Moore. I don't know who this guy pissed off, but things didn't work out too well for him.
Did you secure all the exits and entrances to the building?
Yes, we've got men on the ground floor and in the parking garage.
How do you get to the parking garage?
You'll have to ask the caretaker. He's the one who took my men down there.
Go on.
We're still looking for the head. We're waiting on forensics for everything else, but they're busy with another case. So, you're here to take over the case?
No. I'm working on something else. Moore's name popped up in one of our investigations, but I can't talk about it.
Okay, I'll let my team know.
Το άλλο case που δουλεύουν τα forensics είναι το party στο οποίο έγινε house. Θα τα δούμε τα forensics σε λίγο.
Agent Smith from the FBI is here. We're still in charge of the investigation, so please cooperate with him.
The flesh is burnt around the bullet hole, over a wide area. He was shot at point-blank range, no doubt about it. A signet ring with a beaver on it. Moore went to MIT. There's a retainer here somewhere. Moore's driver's license.
Ωραία, και αρχίζουμε την εξερεύνηση εδώ.
It'll pass. Don't worry.
When I knew him, he took better care of himself. What's going on with him? There are bloody prints on these bags. Are you all right?
Yeah, just a little faint.
I was expecting it, but then... Give me a minute, and I'll head back.
The sight of blood. We've all been there, haven't we?
No. Oh, there are blood stains on the garbage chute.
Λοιπόν, αίμα στις σακούλες σκουπιδιών. Αίμα στο garbage chute. 2 και 2.
What a stench.
Δεν είναι κλειδωμένο.
Concierge how to get to the parking garage. He's the one who sent my colleagues down.
Who'd leave that lying around?
Not me.
Any news, guys?
Still looking.
Looks like Lydia's planner. Lydia's life seems to revolve around June and her home in Costa Rica.
Το εδώ είναι πολύ σημαντικό.
Often absent.
In case of emergency call pura vida. Το οποίο, παιδιά, όταν την είχα παίξει αυτή την αποστολή πρώτη φορά, μου πήρε ένα 2ωρο να καταλάβω πώς να προχωρήσω. Και αυτό το σημείωμα τα δείχνει όλα. By the way, τελειώσαμε τον πρόλογο που ήταν το συν 1. Παίζουμε αυτή τη στιγμή συν 2. Το game έχει 12 scenes σύνολο. Είναι αρκετά μεγάλο. Ειδικά την πρώτη φορά, άμα το παίξεις χωρίς να ξέρεις τι κάνεις, χωρίς οδηγό. Και έχει εκεί πίσω.
Mr. Adams.
No. This can't be happening. What a nightmare. So much blood.
I've got a few questions.
I tried to help him. I told him we should call 911. I told him.
Sir, listen to me. It's all right. Calm down. You're safe and you did the right thing.
I did the right thing.
I need you to answer a few questions for me.
Yes, of course. What do you want to know?
The lieutenant told me there was an access to the basement.
Yes, using the service elevator through the kitchen. You need a magnetic pass to use it. I gave the spare to your colleagues who wanted to go down there. I still have the original. Do you want it?
Please.
Thank
you for your statement.
You have to find out who did this, officer. Justice needs to be done for him. And for his family.
And we need to find out who's messing with us. That's what we're here for. You can count on us. Stick around in case we have more questions.
Ναι, και όπως βλέπετε dialogue rewards, συν ένα willpower.
Moore's ambition could have made him one of our own. Instead,
ήταν human.
we made him our slave.
Yep.
A drafting table. That must be Lydia's desk.
Lydia είναι η γυναίκα του. Safe code change again. June's date of birth. Οκ. Αυτό είναι το σημαντικό που θέλαμε από εδώ.
I've never been in this part of the apartment before. poems in Lydia's mother tongue.
To Lydia from Abuela. Abuela είναι η γιαγιά στα ισπανικά.
Bottle of disinfectant. Obviously handled by someone who was bleeding. It must have been used to dress a wound. The concept of a laundry basket seems too abstract for some people.
Λοιπόν, και εδώ έχεις οροσκόπιο, καιρό, νέα και τηλέφωνο.
A cell phone. Locked, of course.
Suspicious item removed. Αν σου ξεφύγουν suspicious items, ανεβαίνει το suspicion.
Ever change. I understand better now. The prince asked more for a complete report on the members of the Primogen. Someone tossed a bunch of stuff in this bag, in a hurry to leave.
Για το κινητό προφανώς είχε κάποια πράγματα μέσα, τα οποία εξέθεταν τους βρυκόλακες, την κοινωνία τους. Οπότε με το που το πήραμε, suspicious item removed, δεν θα ανέβει το suspicion τουλάχιστον από αυτό το κινητό. Εδώ μπαίνουμε, ναι. Είναι η πόρτα που ανοίξαμε εδώ κάτω, Τι έχει εδώ μέσα, αυτό εδώ φαίνεται να είναι ένα safe room, στο οποίο μπορούμε να κάνουμε feed. Και τουλάχιστον έτσι πιστεύω εγώ. Βασικά είμαι σίγουρος ότι γίνεται, γιατί είχα κάνει feed εδώ μέσα. Anyway. Αυτό δεν καραμπινάτο επίσης save room. Safe room. Και αυτός είναι ο elevator για τον garage. Εκεί ήταν κάτι. Έχουμε να δούμε κάτι περίεργο εδώ. Porter Security και σου έχει product με τους κωδικούς τους. Secret Passage, Hidden Weapon Rack, Hidden Panic Room. Και πιο μετά βρίσκεις ότι υπάρχει ένα Panic Room. Αυτό είναι Ghoul. Nature Reveal Ghoul.
What are you playing at?
Oh, I beg your pardon?
Don't mess with me. Who are you?
Calm down, Mr. Bazori. I meant no disrespect. I work for the council.
Why would the council have sent her without warning me?
Most of the time they send me to clean up.
Are you behind this?
No, I got here after it happened.
What's that file you've got?
Oh, an account file. Have it. Here you go.
Okay. Let's see how much she knows. All right. What have you found?
Oh, I'm a little embarrassed. I'm not really allowed to talk about my missions.
Κρίμα.
I don't have time for this. Give me what you have.
Like I said, Mr. Bazori, I'm here on behalf of the council. You know as well as I do that if you don't know about it already, you're not supposed to.
Confrontation. Κάτσε. Μπορούμε να το κερδίσουμε έτσι.
Think very carefully about what you're going to say, Lane. I'll ask you one more time. What are you doing here?
You're putting me in an awkward position.
know our rules. You know you don't have a choice. What are you playing at?
I appreciate your consideration. I know that my life is in the balance.
I'm listening.
I was sent to get Mr. Moore and his papers.
But why didn't the prince tell me? I don't know what's going on, but I really don't have time to lose.
What do you...
You can be sure I'll report this to both the council and the prince.
No, please. I don't have a choice. I beg you. I'm only following orders. If you complain about me, I'm done for. Promise me you won't tell anyone about it. Please. I've always been a loyal servant of the council. I'm risking my life.
You're right.
I really don't want to.
So be it. This will be our secret. Fine. If we've both got to be here, we might as well work together.
Well, I've already searched the wife's office. Nothing. Then I went through his office. It looks like someone has already cleaned it up. I didn't find anything. I'm working on the bookshelf in this hallway, and I found something here.
What?
A file on the domain's finances the council would rather not see end up in the police's hands.
Give it to me. I must return to the court tonight.
There's no need, sir. I have to destroy them.
Πάλι 30. Ναι, nice.
Quit stalling, Lahane. Give me the files.
Yes. Yes. Here. That's everything.
You made the right choice. Tell me exactly what they asked you to do.
I got a message at 2:20 telling me to go to this address. I was supposed to pick up more and some financial documents. After that, I was supposed to wait for further instructions.
Τώρα όμως δεν μπορούμε να κάνουμε dominate γιατί είμαστε σε τέρμα hanger.
Well,
I hope I'm not going to have any trouble.
I'll tell the prince you obeyed your orders, but you'd better go.
But my mission. I've got to...
No questions, Lahane.
Very well, Mr. Bazori.
Λοιπόν, κάτσε να κάνουμε και ένα feed. Πάνω, καλησπέρα, σε ευχαριστώ. Τι κάνεις, αγόρνα μου? Πάμε να κάνουμε ένα feed, παιδιά.
Why is the FBI interested in Moore?
His name came up in several financial investigations we're working on. Vintages imported from Europe. Moore knew how to treat his guests.
Φίλε, δεν έχει τικάρει τα safe rooms.
Wet laundry. Mold. It's been here for several days.
Όταν το έπαιζα για το review δεν μου είχε μπαγκάρει τόσο, παιδιά. Να σημειώσω. Αλλά αυτή τη στιγμή αυτό που γίνεται σήμερα με εκνευρίζει πάρα πολύ. Για να δω αν έχουμε άλλο safe room. Για πες εντύπωση από Θεσσαλονίκη, πώς σου φάνηκε? Λοιπόν, ήμουν μια εβδομάδα Θεσσαλονίκη, μου άρεσε πάρα πολύ σαν πόλη. Εδώ έχει ένα safe room, μισό λεπτάκι. Κάπου υπήρχε το κλειδί, αλλά βαριέμαι να το βρω. Ωραία, εντάξει, αυτό το safe zone άνοιξε. Τουλάχιστον.
Acquisition of lot 87. Dejan Siaka. A trumpet belonging to Don Ellis.
Να και το file του Νταζάν. Τέλεια. Έλα να φέρουμε εδώ έναν αστυνομικούλη.
Deeds, stock portfolios. Moore doesn't just manage the Camarias business. This is where I met Moore for the first time. I need to see you there.
Okay, sure.
Sure. Ο Ιταλός. Μου άρεσε πάρα πολύ η Θεσσαλονίκη, πέρασα πάρα πολύ ωραία μια εβδομάδα. Και πολύ καλό φαγητό επίσης. Πολύ καλή φιλοξενία, μωρέ. Και τα παιδιά που είδα εκεί. Χάρηκα που τελευταία στιγμή προλάβω το Ρετρόπολης. Χάρηκα που άραξα με την Καλλινίκη. Παραλίγο να πετύχω το Πατραμάνι. Ωραία, σούπερ. Λοιπόν, το γραφείο εδώ έχει αρκετό υλικό.
Human logic is beyond me. What's the point in doing that?
Νομίζω δεν έχει κάτι να κοιτάξουμε εδώ περίεργο. Μπορεί και όχι. Τι βλέπεις εδώ?
The mayor's deeds. A Boston manufacturer's files. Portfolios of old shares.
Είχε εκεί κλειδί για τα archives.
A safe. Now we
Super.
just have to find the code.
Λοιπόν. Το άλλο εδώ.
Lydia and June at the beach.
Κουραβίδα. Άλλη μια φορά. Λοιπόν. Α, το Murray's Archives key, εντάξει. Το πήραμε, λοιπόν. Τι είχε πάνω να πάρουμε? Suspicious item removed. Το πήραμε. Λοιπόν, το safe code είναι η ημερομηνία της γέννησης του παιδιού τους, το οποίο το έχω. Θα το βρούμε πιο μετά βέβαια. Και έχει και κάτι ενδιαφέρον στο πώς βρίσκεις το κωδικό. Να το file του Dunham. Οπότε μας λείπει ένα τελευταίο report.
A thank you letter from Fortress Security after the installation of a system for more.
Ναι.
We kept it for reference.
Λοιπόν, και το installation of product 44-24-52, αν πάμε στον προηγούμενο διάδρομο και ελέγξουμε το prospectus του Moore Securities, του πώς ήταν, Fortress Securities, ναι.
From Fortress Security after the installation of a system for more. Maybe he kept it for reference.
Άμα διασταυρώσεις τους κωδικούς, βλέπεις ότι κάπου υπάρχει κρυμμένο safe room. Εδώ πέρα.
Nice collection. Working for us has its advantages.
Damn. Λοιπόν, ένα τελευταίο file μας έχει μείνει και να βρούμε και τον Moore. Λοιπόν, εκτός αν κάποιος θέλει να είμαι pacifist, σε τέλος αποστολής θα κάνω όλα κόλλος. Sucks to be a vampire, bro.
Officer Baker, can I help you?
Got something?
I'm looking. Hell of a night. I sure wasn't expecting this when I took the call.
Just tell me about it.
We got the call around 2:20.
Στοιχειωμένο είναι ωραίο το game, όντως. Είναι adventure όμως, ρε.
20 minutes to get here.
Adventure RPG.
He was in a panic. He told us he'd seen one of the tenants, Jason Moore, enter the building and he looked hurt. He was being held up by his 2 bodyguards and he was bleeding a lot.
Did he see the wound?
Yeah, he said the victim was holding his right hip. So I went upstairs with the caretaker. We saw blood in the elevator and on the landing. I rang the doorbell, but nobody answered, so the caretaker opened the door. I identified myself. There were traces of blood leading down the hall away from the entrance, and just after that, I found the decapitated body.
Then what did you do?
I called for backup. They told me that forensics would get here as soon as they could. They were out at another case. That was their top priority.
After that?
I secured the entrance to the apartment.
Were you able to find the bodyguards?
No, there was nobody here. But they must be somewhere. We're looking. After that, I searched the ground floor. There was nobody around. But from the looks of things, somebody searched the apartment. When Sergeant Lehane got here, she took care of upstairs. It's a good thing, too, because it took everyone else another 15 minutes to get here. She didn't find anyone there.
So there's no sign of the family, then?
Nothing. The place is empty.
Δεν έχουμε δυστυχώς abilities εδώ.
If you remember anything else, let me know.
Of course.
Δηλαδή κάπως αυτή την αποστολή το game με κέρδισε. Το ότι βρίσκεις δύο clues, τα συνδυάζεις μόνος σου, έτσι δεν στο λέει ο παίκτης. Καταλαβαίνεις ότι υπάρχει safe room, οπότε ψάχνεις λίγο περισσότερο.
My sire always said that at a prince's court, like in a game of chess, you must know when to sacrifice your pawns.
Αυτό το είπε και πιο πριν, στον πρόλογο. Εδώ με μπαμπούζλαρε το παιχνίδι αρκετά. Θα το δούμε τώρα. Λοιπόν.
June's whole life in pictures.
We're waiting on CSU for that.
June celebrating her 4th birthday.
4th birthday. Έτσι, το οποίο είναι 4 Ενάτου του 2015. Οπότε μείον 4, η ημερομηνία γέννησής της είναι 0409-2011. Και αυτός είναι ο κωδικός που χρησιμοποίησα.
The diary of an 8-year-old girl, June, Jason's daughter.
Tyler is in love with you. Ήταν ο κωδικός εδώ. Λοιπόν, και αυτό που πραγματικά με έστειλε είναι ότι αυτό εδώ, το me, είναι το unlock pattern του κινητού. Το οποίο μου πήρε λίγο να το βρω. Όχι. Μη είπα. Έλα. Ταντα.
Lydia was killed. It's not pretty.
Αυτό δεν το είχα δει ποτέ.
Dad, thank you, thank you, thank you.
Ναι, αυτό ήταν bug και από πριν βγει το game. Το ότι το audio χάνεται εδώ.
Good evening, Jason. I need you tomorrow night at Nakatomi Plaza. We are getting the family together, and I would like to tell them about our agricultural and food business plan. Round up the numbers and bring them with you. Obviously, this invitation cannot be refused. B.
Nakatomi Plaza είναι στη Βοστώνη. Όχι. Los Angeles. Yeah, okay.
Jason, my cousins didn't show up after all. Stay home if you haven't left, or meet me at Hazel's house if you want. Call me back and tell me where you are.
Ωραία, από ξεκλειδώσαμε το κινητό. Λοιπόν, ποιο file μας λείπει? Της Hilda. Για να δω λίγο πού είναι. Μήπως το έχω περάσει. Όχι, εντάξει, καλά είμαστε. Ωραία. Μένουν δύο πράγματα. Το αρχείο της Hilda. Και αυτό ήταν δύσκολο να το δεις. Τα κλειδιά του αυτοκινήτου. Συλλοτελειώνουμε με την αποστολή του Γκέιλεμπ. Πάμε να κάνουμε και τις Λέισα και πάμε να το κλείσουμε εδώ απόψε, οκ. Νομίζω πήρατε μια γερή γεύση του Vampire.
Hey, mister. You can't go into the parking garage. It's a crime scene.
Agent Smith, FBI.
Νίξ, ευχαριστώ για το like, ρε φίλε.
Officer Norton.
Καλησπέρα.
Hey, didn't tell me you were coming down.
Got something?
Wyatt saw Moore leave at 2:25.
Wyatt?
The parking attendant, part security guard, part valet. Anyway, a car that belonged to the victim left in a hurry. Or at least he thought it was Moore, until he found out he got his head cut off. There's skid marks on the ground and signs of a minor accident at the exit. He must have really been in a hurry.
He?
What?
You said he must have been in a hurry. You're saying it was a man?
Oh, no. It just slipped out without thinking. It could have been a woman. Do you think it was the murderer?
We're not sure of anything at this point. I've got a few questions. Where's the witness?
Wyatt? He's in the security booth over there. He's super nice. I don't think you'll need to question him again.
You mentioned skid marks.
Yeah, they're very distinct. They start from his parking space and go all the way to the exit. They clean this place twice a day, so there's no doubt they're fresh. The driver peeled out of here in a hurry.
And you said there was an accident near the exit?
Yeah, minor one. Broken headlight, paint marks. He must have had a hard time handling it.
Do we know what kind of car it was?
Yeah, we called it in. It's the victim's sports car. Wyatt said there's only the sedan left.
Did you find anything else?
No, that's it. Since we're still waiting for forensics, we gotta be careful. But you know how it is, right? Let me know if you have any other questions.
Did you find anything?
Still looking.
Να και το τελευταίο αρχείο. Αλλά έχουμε ακόμα πράγματα να κάνουμε εδώ.
A vehicle ran into the wall. A vehicle ran into the wall. Even starving, I wouldn't touch that.
Ψιλομύτης ο Γκέιλεμπ. Εδώ είμαστε.
No, that's impossible.
Κάποιο το οποίο δεν είναι.
No, that's impossible. I have to find a way to open it. Locked.
Okay. Safe room εδώ.
Even access to the trash is restricted here.
Ο Wyatt, που είναι στο security booth του. Έχουμε τίποτα περίεργο εδώ μέσα? Μπα. Και πάμε. Νάτος.
Hello, Mr. Bizori.
You must be mistaken. I'm Smith, Agent Smith.
Yeah, sure.
Do I know you?
Everyone knows who you are.
Is it just me, or are you pals with all the cops around here?
Let's just say I'm pretty intuitive. You know what I mean. In the years you've been hunting us, you've acquired a hell of a reputation among our kind. I didn't know you would come. I'm not looking for any trouble. I didn't do anything wrong.
Just who the hell are you?
Me? I'm nobody. The name's Wyatt Alvarez. I was embraced 5 years ago.
A thin blood. I spent years hunting them when Quentin King ruled Boston.
Unfortunately for me, the blood of my sire was already weak. So I can still catch glimpses of the sun, but I don't have actual powers.
Who created you?
His name was Victor, but he died last year.
Do the kindred know you exist?
Yeah. I followed the rules, but the prince told me he never wanted to see me again, so I try not to make waves. I try to help out here and there. I'm hoping someone will notice one day, and I'll be allowed to become a true kindred.
That's not very likely, if you ask me. I hope it works out for you.
I'm doing what I can. Actually, if you could put a word in with the prince, I'd be eternally grateful.
I don't get involved in that kind of thing.
Of course, obviously. But seeing as how I'm already working for your child, Mr. Underwood, I thought that maybe...
You work for Beryl?
Yes. I also work at a red salon, a couple of hours each day.
What do you do there, exactly?
Cleaning, mostly.
What are you doing here, then?
I thought it was a pretty cushy gig. It leaves me with a lot of spare time, even while I'm on the job. And it also means I can live at night.
Are you involved in what happened up there?
Not at all. I swear. I've got a sweet job here. I'd never risk it.
How do you open the dumpsters in the garbage room?
What dumpster?
The dump... Are you toying with me?
No, but the cops already looked. There's nothing there.
Open it.
Mr. Bizori, I promise you won't find anything there. And I can't open it anyway. It's for staff only.
Oh, καλά.
I want to go through the trash anyway.
There were some traces of blood on the garbage chute in the kitchen upstairs. Somebody tossed something, and I want to know what it was.
Oh, that's why. I understand. Listen, we're just gonna forget this conversation ever happened, and...
Excuse me? You didn't just try to corrupt my memories, did you?
Oh, no. I'm so sorry, Mr.
Έφαγε defense.
I know. How can I make it up to you?
Γαμάτο.
Before I get really angry, do you want to tell me what the hell is going on?
I'm scared, Mr. Bizori. Scared of what you're gonna think when you see what I've been doing in there. I didn't mean any disrespect.
You're not doing a very good job. Get a grip, man.
Yes. Yes, Mr. Bizori.
Open it now.
Promise me.
Έστω λέει. Καλώς την. Βαζούκα, έχεις δίκιο ρε φίλε. Πού πάει να μπλέξει ρε το μικρό.
I've been sent by the protocol. Do you really think I owe you anything?
That's not what I meant.
Έστω για 2 λεπτά.
Open the door.
Right away.
Σαν Γκάμ, ηλεκτροδιελέμας. Και Διονύση, σας ευχαριστώ πολύ για το like.
Well, I cook a little. A guy's got to survive. I don't have to tell you that. I don't make a whole lot of money here.
What do you cook?
Oh, a little of everything. I've got all my stuff in there. And there's some pretty rare ingredients.
Μαλακίες λέει ρε φίλε ο φρουρός. Busted μαλάκα, hardcore.
In some recipes, well, I use vials of kindred's blood, for instance.
Ooh, ouch.
Whose blood?
Well, it depends on what I can find.
Okay, but what have you got right now, exactly?
If I tell you, can it stay just between us?
You're not fucking going to start again.
Okay. Okay, I managed to obtain some of Quentin King's blood.
Oh, προηγούμενος prince. Fuck, what?
Where did you find King's blood?
You can find anything on the black market, you know.
Να δηλώσω ότι λατρεύω μασκαράδες βρυκόλακες με πάθος.
Yes, it is. I had it tested. And when I used it in one of my formulas, the effects were off the charts. It took me a week to come down, and I still don't know if it was real. That guy was something else. One more thing, boss.
Don't call me that.
Πολύ χαίρομαι που έσκασα στην κατάλληλη στιγμή. Τώρα τα άνοιξε τα beans. Που γάμισε τίποτα. Αυτό το σημείο όλο δεν το είχα κάνει στο δικό μου playthrough. Κώστα, καλησπέρα φίλε μου. Ευχαριστώ για το like. Όλοι οι Καναδίροι θα είναι μαζεμένοι. Οπότε πολύ το χάρηκα τώρα. Παιδιά, είναι πολύ μεγάλο το scene. Και που ξέρω πώς θα το κάνω δηλαδή. Οπότε το κομμένο... Ακριβώς. Πάμε να τον βρούμε. Για να τελειώσουμε αυτή τη σκηνή να πάμε στην επόμενη. Το ρεαδόρ forever και τέτοια. Δεν είναι αυτός το ρεαδόρ όμως. Αυτός είναι Ventru. Εδώ. Δεν με νοιάζει. Λοιπόν, και τώρα η όλη φάση είναι να βρούμε και καλά τον αριθμό του πιο ραβίντα, το οποίο κάπου είναι. Δεν θυμάμαι πού. Το οποίο τι είναι.
They wanted to bring a little vacation back home.
Αυτό εδώ είναι γαμάτι σκηνή, παιδιά. Καταρχάς εδώ έχει safe room. Το εδώ είναι γαμάτι σκηνή. Ελπίζω η Ηλέκτρα να την προλάβει. Back to work. Κρίμα. Δεν θα το προλάβει. Αν μπορέσω να κάνω interact εδώ με τον Bunny. Μάλλον όχι. Ίσως πρέπει να γίνει πιο πριν στην αποστολή, δεν ξέρω. Αλλά έχει μια σκηνή στην οποία απλά κάθεται με το αρκουδάκι στα χέρια. Κάθεται εδώ και κοιτάει έξω. Και είναι μια πάρα πολύ ωραία σκηνή. Γιατί διαλογίζεται. Λοιπόν, πάμε λίγο στο μπάνιο. Το μπάνιο ήταν στον πάνω ή στον κάτω όροφο. Στον πάνω, ήταν πίσω από το δωμάτιο. Λοιπόν, στο τηλέφωνο τώρα, Pura Vida, έτσι. Λοιπόν, πριν μπούμε μέσα, γιατί τελειώνει εδώ η αποστολή. Θέλει κάποιος να πει να το πάμε με sneak ή να τα σφάξουμε όλα. Πάω να πιω λίγο ακόμα αίμα για να έχω όλο το hunger στη διάθεσή μου. Να ανέβει γιατί θα το χρειαστούμε. Πόλεμο, τέλεια.
Of course.
Ωραία, είμαστε full, φύγαμε. Οπότε να σημειώσω τον goal μας εδώ είναι απλά να φύγουμε, έτσι. Δεν χρειάζεται να εξερευνήσουμε κι άλλο. Για να δείτε δηλαδή τι ελευθερία κινήσεων σας δίνει το game. Είναι πραγματικά πάρα πολύ καλό. Εγώ το έχω γουστάρει τέρμα αυτό το game. Για την ελευθερία κινήσεων που δίνει και το πόσο όριμο είναι, ρε παιδιά. What the fuck. Γιατί είναι μια κατάνα το κάτω, μαλάκα. Δεν είναι κατάνα βασικά. Πρέπει να κράξει κανείς. Φαντάζομαι ότι άμα... Όχι. Trade Gain Detective εδώ μεταξύ. Κάτι καλό πήραμε εδώ. Για να δούμε τι trade ήταν αυτό. Πού είναι τα trades. Να τα. Detective. To the next experience cost for deduction. Nice. Οπότε μπορούμε να το ανεβάσουμε το deduction πιο φτηνά. Στο επόμενο level. Τέλεια.
Huh? What the...
Good evening, Jason.
Mr. Bazori. How did you...
Maybe think about letting us know the next time you build a private bunker.
It's just that...
She sent me to find you.
No. Not now. She found out about everything, didn't she?
I don't understand anything.
Πέτρο, έστειλες καλησπέρα, για κάποιο λόγο δεν ήρθε.
We're going.
Καλησπέρα, φίλε. Παιδιά, θέλω να σας πω ευχαριστώ σε όλους. 3.000 άτομα reached το βίντεο. Και δεν έχουμε τελειώσει ακόμα.
So you were at the reunification party tonight?
Yeah. Beryl asked me to go. You were supposed to partner with the Hartford Chantry. And he absolutely wanted me to be there. To reassure them on all the financial aspects.
This much I knew already.
I made sure to be seen to show him I came. And I'd planned to leave. When suddenly, they started shooting all over the place. Bullets were flying everywhere. I dropped everything and tried to escape. I must have left my briefcase there, come to think of it. Without the bodyguards you gave me, I would never have managed to escape.
Who attacked us?
No idea. As soon as the shooting started, Jack hid my head under a coat, and we ran as fast as we could to the exit. The only thing I remember are those screams, Mr. Basori. I'd never heard anything like it.
Επόμενη αποστολή, πάμε στο πάρτι.
Before we go, what the hell is this mess all over your place?
It's not my fault. I tried to cover up my departure. My bodyguards wanted to take me to the prince right after the shooting at the party. But I couldn't.
Your flight?
Yeah. I wanted to buy me some time. I pretended I had to get some files that were at my house for the prince. Once I got here, I sent James to my office with my car. Supposedly to pick up some more files there. I killed Wu by taking him by surprise. I cut off his head and threw it down the garbage chute. I put my college class ring on him and gave him my wallet. I'm sorry, Mr. Bazori. I had no choice.
You don't do things halfway, do you? We've wasted enough time here. Get up.
I'm not going to be able to go with you, Mr. Bazori. I've lost too much blood. I'm having a hard time staying conscious.
I must take you back to the prince, and that's exactly what I'm going to do.
I'm begging you. I've always refused. I want to stay free.
I'm not really giving you a choice. Drink. That's enough.
June will die if you don't.
Καλησπέρα πάνω, τι γίνεται?
Stay behind me.
Αν έπρεπε να σώσουμε και την κόρη του, έτσι. Έχει πεθάνει η γυναίκα του. Το ζητήσατε, θα γίνει τώρα. Πάμε. Σφαγείο.
Stay behind me.
Oh, Agent Smith. Wait. Is that Jason Moore? Damn it, Missouri! What are you doing? You're crazy.
Coming.
Stay close.
Hey, stop! Don't move! Put your hands behind your head, damn it! On the ground! I'm gonna shoot!
Fucked.
Shut up.
Don't
Wait,
you move
hands
above
on your head.
Hands behind your head!
Don't move! You idiot, you haven't got
Stop
a chance!
moving! You're under arrest!
Let me
I
see
swear
those
to
hands!
God,
Let me
don't you
see
move!
those
I
hands!
said
You
stay
move!
right you are! Don't you move!
Got a
I
chance!
swear to God!
You got him! Get in the elevator, Jason.
No! 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 Asshole!
Shit. We made it.
Here we go.
Ελπίζω να σας άρεσε.
Stop! I'm sorry. More needs
needs to come with me, Mr. Bazori. We work for the same person.
Stay out of this.
I don't have a choice, sir. I have my orders. I'm sorry. I have my orders. You know what would have happened if I had disobeyed?
Get up. We're leaving.
I'm getting up. I'm getting up.
Αυτό βεβαίως μπορεί να αλλάξει. Άμα την πείσεις να φύγει, άμα την κάνεις dominate πιο πριν και τη διώξεις. Όπως επίσης μπορείς να την αφήσεις να τον πάρει μαζί. Jason Moore is dead. Failure. Εδώ. Οκ. Αλλά 180 XP. Κοίτα εδώ τι successes κάναμε ρε φίλε. Γουστάρω. Ο πρίγκιπας θα πάρει τις εξηγήσεις του. That's for damn sure. Λοιπόν και πάμε Λέισα. Είχα την καλή τύχη να ξεκινήσω με την αποστολή του Caleb και μετά να την ακολουθήσω με την αποστολή της Λέισα. Και πραγματικά το παιχνίδι μου έκανε πάρα πολύ καλή πρώτη εντύπωση. Βέβαια, όταν έγραφα το review δεν πέτυχα αυτά τα bugs που πέτυχα σήμερα. Λοιπόν, εδώ έχουμε το 75 XP που είχαμε πάρει από τον πρόλογο. Εντάξει. Οπότε μπορούμε να χρησιμοποιήσουμε εδώ upgrades. Λοιπόν, disciplines θέλω κάτι από εδώ. Dominate όχι. Και αυτά εδώ είναι πολύ ακριβά για να τα ανεβάσουμε στο Obfuscate. Premonition. Αυτό θα πάρουμε γιατί ταιριάζει με το χαρακτήρα. Και στο επόμενο level θα βάλουμε το 3. Λοιπόν, τι άλλο να βάλουμε εδώ. Ό,τι πάρεις 30, το βάλουμε psychology. Και να βάλουμε και μία.
Mom, have you ever been here before?
No, this place is a rental pumpkin. It was just for the party.
Oh. Do you know what happened?
No, that's what we are here to find out. But we have to be very careful. Do you remember our rules for when we go out?
Yes. I become invisible and don't touch anything.
That's a big girl attitude. You can walk around as long as you don't stray too far.
And if
Λίθες, ευχαριστώ για το like. Καλησπέρα.
That's it. We make a great team, Sweet Fangs.
Αυτή η αποστολή είναι λίγο πιο μικρή από την προηγούμενη. Αν και όπως και η προηγούμενη, άμα δεν ξέρεις τι κάνεις, παίρνει περισσότερη ώρα. Αλλά αυτή η αποστολή μου θυμίζει λίγο Hitman και θα δείτε γιατί. Γκρέκο Ντοστάνος. Hello, καλησπέρα. Hello there. Πάλι εδώ σε κάτι τέτοια περιβάλλοντα η Unreal ειδικά φλεξάρει άσχημα. Και είναι και σχετικά απλά να τα φτιάξεις αυτά. Λοιπόν, safe zone θα τη χρειαστούμε. Δείτε εδώ τώρα τι γίνεται. Παίζουμε Vampire Swansong. Ένα adventure RPG.
You need to go down to the precinct to give your statement, ma'am. Only law enforcement is allowed here.
Oh, I hadn't understood that. Thank you.
Have a pleasant evening.
There's no way I'm gonna get access if I'm not one of them.
Λοιπόν. Το Mask of a Thousand Faces που έχει η Malkavian. Πέρα από το Obfuscate που έχουμε να γίνουμε αόρατοι, μπορούμε να κάνουμε και copy uniform. Αυτοί εδώ οι οποίοι είναι στην ουσία τροχαία, δεν είμαι σίγουρος, δεν έχουν καθόλου πρόσβαση στο χώρο. Οι απλοί αστυνομικοί μπορούν να μπουν στην αρχή Οπότε μπαίνουμε εδώ μέσα, κάνουμε ένα control. Οπ.
Richard, he sensed me. He's here. But something's wrong. This should do the trick.
Και μόλις γίναμε κι εμείς patrol officers.
Good evening, officer.
Gentlemen.
Εδώ μεταξύ η φάτσα είναι ακριβώς ίδια. Και έχει ένα ενδιαφέρον εδώ με τη Λέισα αυτή η αποστολή. Λόγω του αίματος πήραμε συν 2 στο Hunger.
Mom, are you feeling all right?
Yes. Don't worry about me, Pumpkin.
Mom, please? I'm going to be sick. All this blood, it feels so strong.
Oh, crap. She feels as bad as I do.
I want to leave, Mom. I'm scared.
Λοιπόν, ό,τι και να πατήσουμε, το success δεν αλλάζει. Το οποίο από μόνο του λέει κάτι αυτό. Δεν μπορούμε να νικήσουμε τη Halsey ούτε με δυνάμεις, ούτε με persuasion. Πρέπει να παίξει κανονικό διάλογο.
Hey, you're okay, Halsey. Time out. Let's just calm ourselves down.
Όποιος ξέρει από Vampire και Malkavian, παρακαλείται να μην μπει.
My precious little sugar fangs, look into my eyes. I'm right here. We'll take it slow.
Αφήστε το για όσους δεν ξέρουν να φάνε το reveal.
We have to try and think of something else when that happens. I've got an idea. Let's play a game.
Here? In the middle of all this?
Why not? We can just pretend they're not here, right?
We could play Riddle Me This.
Are you sure? You know I'm pretty good at solving riddles.
Me too. I've got one. Riddle me this. What makes a good slave but a poor master?
Let me think. How about fire? Fire is something that serves us every day, but you should never let it become the boss.
Yes, you got it. You are good. You're really good at Riddle Me This.
That's better. You can do anything when you put your mind to it, Sugarfangs.
Wait, you didn't steal the answer by reading my mind, did you?
What? Me? I'd never do that. Never.
Ha ha ha. I'll come up with a harder one then.
Oh, we managed to control our hunger. Thank goodness.
Ναι, αλλιώς ανεβάζεις Hunger και πήραμε και Willpower, έτσι, γιατί νικήσαμε το διάλογο. Και εδώ είναι το πάρτι που γινόταν απόψε. Όπως βλέπετε, καλά πήγε αυτό. Ναι, εδώ μπορείς να χρησιμοποιήσεις Auspex για να το κάνεις track, αλλά αυτή η αποστολή είναι πολύ συγκεκριμένη στο πώς χρησιμοποιείς το Hunger, οπότε δεν θα χρησιμοποιήσω τις δυνάμεις εδώ.
All right, guys. Listen up. The feds are taking over the investigation. So don't touch a thing. Put all the stiffs with stakes through their hearts out on the balcony. They'll take care of them. All right, go. You know what you have to do.
Shit. I have to find Richard and fast. All said and done, it's probably better than...
Παίρνουν όλους τους νεκρούς που έχουν παλούκια στις καρδιές τους.
Nico's business card.
line of ropes.
Να σημειώσω ότι οι βρυκόλακες οι οποίοι έχουν παλούκι στην καρδιά τους δεν πεθαίνουν. Γίνονται απλά neutralize. Τους βγάζεις εκτός δράσης. Οπότε, ό,τι είναι εκεί μέσα στα container είναι ακόμα ζωντανό. Ή τουλάχιστον υπάρχει ακόμα.
Sorry, only forensics can go in there.
Only forensics. Οπότε πρέπει να βρούμε στολή των forensics.
I can sense your hunger. What's going on?
Shit. It's starting again.
Yep.
Mom, are you okay? Do you feel weird too?
We've already had that talk, Halsey, my love. Don't look at it. So, have you come up with another riddle for me?
Yes, I've got one.
I'm listening. It's not too hard, is it?
No. Riddle me this. I fear the sun more than anything, and the mortals have been fighting me since forever. If they catch me, they keep me in a box. Who am I?
The sun makes me think of us, but that box, that doesn't sound right. I'd say, could it be a fridge?
You're very warm.
The cold, it's the cold. Is that it?
Yes! You're good at riddles, Mom.
And you, my little pumpkin, you are a riddle master.
Thinking about something else helped.
Me too. But we need to get going.
Mom?
What is it, Sugarfangs?
I hear voices, Mom. Do you hear them too?
Πού θα κάνεις το μεταξύ persuasion?
I hear Richard's voice, calling out over the others. We need to hurry now.
I hear him too, but I don't understand why we have to help him. He never wants to help us.
Εδώ επιβεβαιώνεται ότι οι Malkavian ακούνε φωνές, έτσι. Δηλαδή ακούμε εμείς τώρα τη φωνή του Ρίτσαρντ, αλλά λέει ότι αυτή τις ακούει πάνω από τις άλλες φωνές που ακούει. Τις οποίες εμείς εδώ στο game δεν τις ακούμε.
He does sometimes keep us away from each other.
It's like he doesn't want us to be together. The prince is right, Mom.
I'm not disagreeing with you, Sugarfangs. But that's a big person's problem. And I'll take care of it. We need to keep moving, Pumpkin. While Mom works, Halsey will come up with another riddle. Sound good?
All right.
We're doing all right.
Λοιπόν, εδώ που έχει αυτή την άβρα, μπορείς να κάνεις psychometry για Auspex. Το οποίο θα το κάνω απλά για να το δούμε.
These vessels can't hold their liquor. They've gone from giddy to drunk in less than an hour.
Hazel's gonna kill me. She lent it to me for the party.
Wait, try using soap. It's better than nothing. I'm covered too.
It won't come off.
Miley, don't cry. I'll ask one of my servants to take care of it, alright?
Okay, thanks. I'm going to go finish my cigar outside. I'm too nervous.
Good idea. If that will help you relax, I'll join you out on the balcony.
Miley, I'm on the right track.
Πρέπει να συνδέσω και τα ακουστικά εδώ μεταξύ να φορτίσουν. Οπότε hold on. Κάνουμε ένα μικρό break. Δευτερολέπτων. Okay.
A cigar. Miley was supposed to speak. Or rather, flatter Hazel.
Suspicious item.
A pouch stained with wine. Amiko Izanami. Now I remember. She turns vessels into marionettes during parties.
Γι' αυτό είναι και Queen of Ropes.
Now I remember. She turns vessels into marionettes during parties. Someone must have tried to mop up a stain with it.
Αυτό μου θύμισε Detroit Become Human λίγο. Adventureάκια. Και το Detroit είναι adventure, καθαρό. Λοιπόν, οπότε στην ουσία εδώ βαράω suspects για να δεις πού είναι. Όλος ο στόχος είναι να βρούμε τη Halsey και το γιατρό της Λέισα. Να δει τι έγινε στο πάρτι και να βρεις τη Halsey. Halsey? Miley, τη Miley.
Can someone come and bag a briefcase in the kitchen?
A briefcase? Should have a look. I'm out of large-size evidence bags. We got backup on the way. They'll have some.
Don't break anything. The owner's gonna be thrilled.
Λοιπόν, και η AI2 και η 12 βασικά.
There should be a body here. There's a coat on the ground. A vessel. Dead.
6159 είναι ο κωδικός που θέλουμε εδώ.
Briefcase.
What is it?
It's a small suitcase. We put important papers in, Pumpkin. Let's see what's in it.
Jason Moore, αυτός είναι ο χαρτοφύλακας που είπε ότι έχει ξεχάσει.
Better not leave that here. Otherwise they'll trace it back to us.
What do we have here? Tons of evidence. Do you know if the team from Forensics LPU has shown up yet?
No, I don't.
I need them to process the briefcase I found. And the invoice that was with it.
An invoice?
Yeah, for some glass tubes. Address to some warehouse over on Cellar Street.
Shit. There's a red salon in that district. We've got to hand it all over to the feds. I can do it if...
I already gave them the address. They'll probably send a team to investigate when they're done here.
I've got to warn Hazel.
Και μιλάμε με αυτόν. Και τώρα μπορούμε να κάνουμε copy uniform. Και ήρθε η ώρα να κάνουμε ένα μικρό drinking break. Έχει ανοίξει αυτή εκεί η οδός. Κάτι είχε εδώ το μεταξύ, για να δούμε. Μαλάκα, γιατί που μπήκαν εδώ μέσα τα γάζωναν τα βαμπύρ με 50.
Donors were killed here, and not just one. R.D. Richard Dunham. It's one of his old briefcases. I recognize it. It could be important.
Τέλεια, αυτά δεν τα είχα δει ποτέ.
A gang war? Why not?
So?
Nothing. A photocopier and some office supplies.
No corpses anywhere?
No.
The only room without a body. But it should be.
Yeah. Makes our morgue smell like a flower shop.
Πήρες obfuscate.
Wow. What the hell happened here? That sounds like Richard. Preparing vessels with injections? A donor shot full of lead. She's wearing a Red Salon vessel's uniform. I remember now. She's been completely drained. there's been blood in this glass. I never understood wasting vessels like that. He's dead. With gear like that, he's gotta be one of the men who hit us. SAD. They even gave themselves a name.
Και στο Codex Special Affairs Division. Στο Codex μπορείς να δεις όλα τα info που έχουμε μαζέψει. Codex Entries. Πολύ χρήσιμο, πολύ διάβασμα εκεί. Για να καταλάβουμε περισσότερο για τον κόσμο του Vampire.
Oh shit. Help me.
Mom? Is somebody there?
Stay where you are, honey.
Leisha.
Η Λέισια εντωμεταξύ μου θυμίζει λίγο Marilyn Manson, ρε φίλε.
Richard's servant. Natasha, keep your voice down. There are still people here. Shit. You don't look so good. What did they do to you?
We hid in here. I was with a vessel that Richard had prepared for the evening. Carmen. I was able to conceal the door behind us, but it was too late for Carmen. We were followed. But I got that son of a bitch.
Did you see what went down here?
I was in the living room. There was a wall of fire on the balcony.
With flamethrowers from the roof.
They blew out all the walls. It came from all sides. They know who we are. They were shouting out numbers, checking off a list.
Were they looking for us?
Yes, they were. They know how to identify us.
Miley, have you seen her?
She was... yeah. Went out to smoke. I...
Take it slowly. Do you know where Richard was?
In a big bedroom.
Listen, the police and the feds are still here. Just hang in there until they leave and...
Too late. It's too late.
Richard will be proud of you.
Mom?
Yes, Pumpkin. It's all right. Oh, it's worse than I thought. But Hazel will be able to get us out of here.
Λοιπόν, για να βρούμε αυτόν λίγο μόνο του.
All right.
Καλή νύχτα, στοιχειωμένο. Στοιχειωμένε, πω. Καλή νύχτα, φίλε μου. Τα λέμε την επόμενη φορά. Τώρα ψιλοτελειώνουμε κι εμείς. Έχουμε πάρει το forensics, οπότε μπορούμε τώρα να περάσουμε από εδώ.
Mom. Yes? Come on, please.
Where are you taking me, Pumpkin?
I told you I'd be a big girl, but it's really hard. I really don't feel good. Not even a tiny bit. It's all this blood.
Me either, Pumpkin. It's not easy. Let's take a little time out then. Weren't you supposed to be coming up with a riddle for me?
Oh yeah, I forgot.
I'm ready. I'm listening.
Okay, but it's the last one, alright?
Cross my heart, Pumpkin.
So, riddle me this. If the child of Hazel Iverson is the sire of my child, who am I to Hazel Iverson?
Let me think on it a moment.
I guess.
I would be her child.
Oh, you figured it out. That was a hard one, too.
You're not disappointed, are you?
No. I'm happy that you're so good at riddles.
So are you, Sugarfangs.
I love it when we play this game.
So do I, Pumpkin. It's so much fun. And we feel better.
Πρώτη φορά που το κάνεις αυτό όλο σωστό, νικήσεις και τα 3 confrontations. Παίρνεις achievement εδώ, το Mother of the Year.
What could possibly make you think that?
He doesn't want you to take care of me. He says it out loud all the time.
Listen to me, Halsey. What matters most is that I love you, don't you think?
Yes, I guess so.
Then we need say nothing more. I don't have to tell him you're here. Getting him out of this mess is already doing him a favor. It won't take me long. Just wait for me here.
Yes, Mom. I will.
We've got to keep it up. Come on. I have to find Richard.
Finally, the cavalry. Thanks for coming.
It's a good turn if I can take a look around here alone to myself. It must have been screwed onto an injection gun. And the Fibrogen. That's an improved coagulant. I've heard that if it's used on one of our kind, it can keep us from regenerating. Or even using our powers. A real nasty concoction. Torn off. Oh, Jara could have done that. They took him for dead. He's barely breathing.
Ναι, το μεταξύ και εγώ την πρώτη φορά που τον είδα για νεκρό τον πέρασα.
Bringing a knife to a gunfight?
Εδώ έγινε μάχη.
Shit. Richard. They sure did a number on you.
They're here. They found us. Before I knew it hit me, I had a stake in my heart. I've never seen anything like it. These mortals, unafraid of us.
Shh, gentle.
You shouldn't be here. You should be at the Institute.
Calm down. What happened here?
The mortals who are here, it's the Second Inquisition.
What makes you say that? Are you sure?
Yes, there's even a man of the cloth in charge of them. Monsignor Stanford. They mowed us down like so many blades of grass, all of us.
So, they found us.
We have to go warn the others.
Wait, there might still be kindred here. We can't leave them behind.
This is insane. It's irresponsible.
The prince asked me to find Miley, but I need your help.
Miley? Now I understand. The prince had you released against my orders, and she sent you here. And you'd rather obey her? She's using you. There's no way I'll help. Ask her for help since you're here for her.
You didn't show up at the Elysium. I thought you might need help.
Now isn't that ironic? The doctor needing help from the patient.
But I was right, was I not?
Yes. That's not the question. It's obvious that Hazel is manipulating you.
She cares about me. I don't see why it's an issue.
Does she care about you? Or about your premonitions?
That argument doesn't hold water. Hazel's not the first person to take an interest in our gifts. Princes have always sought glimpses of tomorrow to better rule their domains. Take Quentin King, for example.
Yes, I know. She wants to separate you from me, I'm sure of it. What has she been telling you about me?
Hazel told me that she trusted me.
You do well not to return the favor.
Why is that?
You don't release a patient from a Markovian institute to run a few errands.
You always see the bad in everything.
Your gifts can be particularly useful to her. Keep it in mind. I just know it's a good thing that she likes us. Well, you particularly. Right, it's a good thing I keep my emergency kit at the prince's apartments.
Why?
I'll give you a dose. Once we're back there, that should be enough to get you back to the Institute.
I never promised that I wouldn't ever go back. But first, I need to finish what I came here to do.
That's not how it works. You can't just interrupt your treatment whenever you feel like it.
Richard! I'm fine.
Since I can't diagnose it, I'll take your word for it.
Hazel should have respected my instructions.
What do you mean?
She should have followed the treatment I prescribed for you, that's all. This issue is not over. I will have words with her. Let's get out of here.
You go ahead. I'll catch up with you.
Felicia, that's not what
You want me to trust you, but you don't trust me.
It's not that. I'm just worried about you.
Get going. The clock is ticking.
You can, at the very least, let me help you. Here, with this, you should be able to temporarily impersonate anyone.
Το οποίο το χρειαζόμαστε άμα είναι να κάνουμε την αποστολή τελείως σωστά. Αν είναι να πάρουμε όλα τα suspicious files.
I'll find Miley and catch up to you, okay?
She was with me when they attacked us.
She was?
Yes, she was injured, but she managed to escape down the road.
I heard them capture her. I can still sense her.
Κωνσταντίνε, ευχαριστώ για το like. Καλησπέρα.
But she's still here.
Thank you. Come on, we don't have a minute to spare. Oh, and tell them they have the address of the Red Salon on Cellar Street.
We should expect a second attack there. I must inform the court. Be careful.
I'll be counting the minutes until you return to us.
With Richard's help, I'll be able to find Miley. For
Hazel.
Sorry. Only special agents are allowed in this area.
Evening.
Here we go. I wonder what's hiding here. Medical supplies? Organs. Are they cutting us up into pieces?
Yes.
Hey, you! Come give me a hand. We have specimens to move.
Here are the containers Richard told me about. Adrenaline. That only stimulates mortals. Someone snipped a cigarette.
Παιδιά, πριν κλείσουμε, μία χάρη μόνο από όλους. Αν σας αρέσει το stream, αν σας αρέσει ό,τι κάνουμε απόψε, παρακαλώ κάντε ένα share. Βοηθάει πάρα πολύ. Γιατί όταν είμαστε αρκετοί εδώ μέσα γίνεται πολύ ωραίος χαβαλές στο chat. Και θα ήθελα να το βλέπω να γίνεται σε κάθε stream αν γίνεται. Οπότε αν μπορείτε θα το εκτιμούσα πάρα πολύ. Λοιπόν, πάμε να το ξυπνήσουμε αυτόν.
Bringing a knife to a gunfight?
Calm down.
I can't feel my legs! I can't move!
Tell me what happened here.
Thugs? Armed? No, not thugs. I think they were military. They just opened fire. We didn't stand a chance.
Who were they?
It hurts. It hurts.
Do you know where Miley is?
No, I don't. I saw Amy go and Jara.
Did you see Jara?
She fought back.
Huh, that's the Jara I know.
They didn't kill her. They took her. Help me.
You need to make your peace. I hate being right.
Ωραία, οπότε η Miley δεν ήταν σε αυτό το δωμάτιο, οπότε δεν είναι το EB2. Αν ακολουθήσουμε όλο το trail του τσιγάρου της, θα δούμε ότι η Miley ήταν στο K12, κάπως έτσι ήταν. Λοιπόν, εδώ έχουμε ένα suspicious item. Αυτός εδώ μας ρωτάει ποιο container να κατεβάσουμε. Εμείς θέλουμε το KJ2. Ήταν J τελικά, όχι 1.
Don't touch those papers.
Shit. There are names on these files. I'd better get him out of here so I can take a look.
Don't bother with that. Those are Stanford's files.
It brings paperwork on a job like this?
Yes. So his novice can record whether they were captured or exterminated.
If they have intel on us, I have to find out what they know. His novice is busy, and...
Agent Olsen's got a lot to do. But he's handling it himself.
Oh, all right.
See you later.
Για να πάρουμε αυτό το αρχείο πρέπει να γίνουμε εμείς ο Olsen, το οποίο χρειάζεται 3 clues.
So, has forensics processed the bedrooms?
I've got no idea. There are lots of...
You don't know? Isn't there anyone here that can inform me about anything? I've been asking for an hour. I must give Monsignor an update detailing how long this is going to take. Let's not keep him waiting then.
But the local police are
Just
very...
tell them Agent Olsen sent you. And we will see how high they are willing to jump. We still have bodies to evacuate and samples to recover.
You bet. You can count on me.
Come on, let's not waste any more time.
Αν θυμάστε, εδώ ήταν το premonition που είχε πιο πριν στην πρώτη αποστολή.
Stop. You can't go in there. Monsignor's standing orders. No interruptions.
So Stanford is back there. But I just wanted to...
It's too dangerous, and you know it. If you've got something to give him, tell Olsen is novice. Suit yourself, but remember I warned you.
If I decide to go in there, I'd better be Olsen.
Και τώρα παίρνουμε το κλου για τον Doppelganger.
Agent Olsen?
Yes?
And I'm guessing Monsignor Stanford's not the type you want to piss off, right?
Indeed. But it is that same unwavering attitude that will one day save us all. These monsters are a corruption, and only the incorruptible can defeat them.
Speak for yourself, monster.
I
guess.
He doesn't enjoy it. But it is his calling to purify the world.
And to think they say I'm special.
Special literally.
I was just thinking that it might be faster if I just went to tell Monsignor myself.
That's out of the question. He abhors being interrupted by anyone except myself.
But
I'll do it. I'm the only novice here.
Novice? So they have ranks.
It's for your own safety. Trust me. We know so very much. And still so very little about those we hunt.
You know that I'm a novice,
like yourself.
Yes. Yes, that's right.
You think that Monsignor would let me help him?
Absolutely not. It's clear that I'm the only person he trusts here.
He's touchy, apparently.
Άρα πήραμε τα Doppelganger clues, φύγαμε.
All right, I'll let you get back to work. Perfect. Thanks, Olsen.
Και κλέψαμε την ταυτότητά του. Πάμε να κάνουμε και ένα feed. Να είμαστε safe σε περίπτωση που προκύψει κάτι όπως φεύγουμε. Και ψιλοτελειώσαμε. Πέρασαμε λίγο παραπάνω από όσο περιμένα, αλλά δεν πειράζει. Νομίζω περάσαμε όλοι πολύ καλά. Πώς σας φάνηκε το game? Λοιπόν, εγώ αυτή τη φορά θα πάρω πίσω τη Miley. Θα τη σώσω. Αλλά στο προηγούμενο μου run είχα πάει να μιλήσω στο Monsignor. Και τα δύο σου δίνουν προχωράνε το story. Αλλά όταν μιλάς με τον Monsignor, ακόμα και με την αμφίεση του Olsen, ο Monsignor σε καταλαβαίνει και μαρκάρει την Λέισα με ένα σύμβολο εδώ πάνω, που είναι αυτό που έβλεπε και στο Premonition στην αρχή. Πολύ δυνατή σκηνή.
Go on. The rest of your team is processing the balcony.
Και ωραίο που είχαν γράψει και διαφορετικό voice over για το κάθε κουστούμι, έτσι. Τώρα είπα, ας πούμε, για τον FBI ότι είναι στο μπαλκόνι. Που είναι και οι υπόλοιποι πράκτορες. Γι' αυτό σας είπα ότι είναι λίγο Hitman εδώ. Αλλάζεις στολές και προχωράς σε περισσότερες περιοχές του διαμερίσματος. Εν τω μεταξύ, εγώ γύρισα πίσω για να αλλάξω στολή. Και ξέχασα να το κάνω. Πάμε να αλλάξουμε στολή να γίνουμε Olsen. Για να πάρουμε το τελευταίο έγγραφο. Παίρνουμε την Miley και φύγαμε.
Targets. I think that's... They even have a file on...
Appears harmless.
I think that's Dijon's child. Was, I mean... Oh!
Miley is captured.
They haven't taken her yet. Jara already evacuated.
Evacuated.
She's on the council, I think.
Το παίρνουμε αυτό.
Hey, Agent Olsen?
Yes?
Could you take these files to Stanford when you see him? I know he doesn't like being interrupted.
Sure.
And you were right. One of our guys is missing.
I've listed all the victims of each type, but I've got nothing.
Right then. Thanks for your report.
Και φύγαμε. Έχεις δύο τρόπους να τελειώσεις την αποστολή. Είτε παίρνοντας ένα κοντέινερ εδώ και πρέπει να διαλέξεις το σωστό για να πάρεις τη Miley. Είτε πηγαίνοντας μέσα να μιλήσει με τον Monsignor. Living room. Μπορείς να δεις με τις σημειώσεις που έχεις ποιος είναι ποιος. Miley δεν είναι και taken from kitchen. Η Miley δεν είναι και στην καλύτερη κατάσταση. Λοιπόν, ΚΙ2. Πώς το ξεκινάμε αυτό? Πρέπει να αλλάξω στο ίσως. Αν επίσης κρατάς μόνο δύο στολές με το mask. Οπότε έχουμε τον Olsen συγκεκριμένα και το FBI το γενικό. Και αλλάζει μεταξύ των δύο. Γιατί? Θες να πάρουμε και 100 και XP εδώ.
Which one do you want to take down?
I'm taking this one. You get that down?
Yep, got it.
Άλλη μια μπαγκιά, έτσι για το καλή νύχτα.
Let's go, Sugarfangs. Quick steps.
Is everything okay, Mom?
Yes, Pumpkin. Come on.
5.300 το Marist, παιδιά. Σας ευχαριστώ πάρα πολύ για τη βοήθειά σας.
I hope it's Miley.
140 XP. You could have met an important emissary of the Second Inquisition. Άμα πας να μιλήσεις με τον Monsignor, αλλά μετά δεν μπορείς να πάρεις τη Miley. Τέλεια. Λοιπόν, το κλείσουμε εδώ. Okay. Τελειώσαμε τις 2 από τις 3 αποστολές. Μετά παίζουμε στην ουσία με την MM, την πέμπτη αποστολή, νομίζω. Είναι 2, 3, 4, την 4η αποστολή. Η 5η έχει πάλι και τους 3. Μετά είναι άλλη μια τριάδα αποστολών, μία με τον καθένα, και μετά είναι ο επίλογος. Φινάλε και επίλογος. Λοιπόν, σας ευχαριστώ πάρα πολύ. Ελπίζω να σας άρεσε. Τώρα θα δούμε, επόμενη Κυριακή νομίζω ότι θα παίξουμε Plague Tale. Νομίζω ότι θα αφιερώσουμε 2 streams για αυτό. Αν δεν κάνω λάθος, το μεθεπόμενο stream είναι το event της Microsoft. Για να δω λίγο. Month. Ιούνιο. Sunday 12. Ναι, οπότε στο επόμενο θα πάρουμε το Plague Tale, το ξεκινήσουμε από τις 6, να το φτάσουμε όσο μακριά γίνεται, και στις 12 πιθανώς να ξεκινήσουμε το stream λίγο πιο νωρίς για να τελειώσουμε το Plague Tale, γιατί στις 8 ξεκινάει το event της Microsoft, το οποίο θα κάτσουμε να δούμε live. Λοιπόν, αυτά, σας ευχαριστώ πάρα πολύ, καλό σας βράδυ, τα λέμε την επόμενη Κυριακή. Bye bye.